All right. And damn, I forgot something. And we are alive. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, chat? Hope you're doing good. Hope y'all are doing great on this fine Saturday. Today's Saturday evening chat room. I hope you guys, for everyone in here, and we'll get into it in a little bit. But I hope you guys had a good Christmas. Hope you guys had a good holiday. For any who celebrate. We here, we live. I wouldn't say impromptu stream. I figured I was going to be streaming for a lot of today, but I scheduled it maybe like 45 minutes, an hour beforehand. So, we'll let some people roll in here, but a little bit of an impromptu stream. Yeah, hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing good. Let's see. Attila's Schubert. Yo, what's up? Surprise stream for the win. Hey man, appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you pulling up. First one in the stream type shit. Let's see. We can get into I'm actually go what I'm going to do is find some find the context for the thumbnail, because the thumbnail is low-key crazy if you don't I'm referring to a comment I've gotten on a video before. It's low-key kind of crazy to just have this up here without having that context ready. So I'm gonna actually go to that video real quick. And we gonna find that comment. So y'all don't think I'm tripping. What's up, Shadow Star? I know I can always appreciate you for the Hikari hate. Hikari is racist confirmed. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Cultural appropriator as well. Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm rocking with it for sure. What's up, Termite Empress? How you doing? What happened to your testosterone? Are you okay? What's that Maki response? No, she took it with her. Or I guess in this instance, it'd be like, no, they took it with them or something. But yeah, I'm chilling. Yo, Broken. What's up? Let me see if I can find this comment. I made a video. How long was this ago? 3 years ago. Jesus Christ. About like Maki versus Toji or whatever. And I remember this comment essentially being like, dude, Maki obviously can't be as strong as Toji. She don't got testosterone like that. And in lieu of like JJK agendas being on the brain here, that was something that came back to mind. Ronan has so much testosterone. He's tested positive for TRT. Appreciate you, Jade. Appreciate you. By the way, bro, I thought of a couple of ideas. I don't know if you have in the meantime. I'm gonna try to build up a few more before I send them, just so we have some more options to choose from. But it turns out this like thinking of shit, thinking of like series thing is kind of tough. So I'm still thinking about mine. Just letting you know I didn't ghost your ass. But yeah, let's see. All right. Yeah. Let me see. I wish you could like let me just look up like newest comments actually. It'd be pretty. 800 comments. Yeah, no wonder I'm not immediately seeing this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Can you stream when I'm not working? Holy shit. Hey, Mozane, let me ask you a question, bro. When do you not work? When are you not working? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, gang, every single time I think I've streamed, or like in the past year, you've been at work, bro. When are you not at work? When are we when is that happening? Explain yourself. Maki not having testosterone is such a goofy argument. She could actually have more than Toji. I can guarantee my wife has more testosterone than BR. I, whatever. Hikari is a big Haruta victim. I fuck with that. What's up, Super Saiyan Blue? Tuesdays and Wednesdays, man. No, nigga. I'm asking what time. Nah, this nigga deadass said I just don't work Tuesdays and Wednesdays, bro. Bro, that's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Toji has balls which slow him down, so Maki speed diffs him. let me not like do the equivalent argument because like it would be funny to go back and forth, but I feel like I would need a balancing agent to like make it reasonable and not sound kind of crazy. Because I'll the way I'll put it is, nah, let me not. I found the comment by the way, or at least I found a comment that's like kind of similar. So let me put me over here. Let me put me over here real quick, and we gonna look at this comment real quick, chat. And there's like a grander thematic reasoning, for why we're looking at this. But like for the time being, I'm just trying to laugh. So let me get in here real quick. All right, we zoomed in, type shit. They have specific stat that is better. Okay, this is really funny. This is really funny. Toji and Maki's tits are comparable. I'll be real with you. If you're comparing Mappa's enhanced Toji tits to Maki's manga shit, which he's got going on, maybe. But I think if you're comparing manga to manga, Gege ain't do all that for Toji. Like, look, watch this. He ain't do all that for Toji, man. Toji's like that ain't nah, man. Nah, man. That ain't it's not doing what you think it's doing for real. That's Mappa. You know what it is? Toji got the same buff that like Maharaga got in the anime. Dead ass. Toji's massive cock definitely slows him down more than Maki's ideal tits. What the fuck? Holy. By the way, it's been like 6 or 7 minutes. We haven't even been streaming that long. Yes, I did this on purpose. I know. I have a hey, yo, chatter. Thanks for the 1,000 something or other. Whip it out. No, I don't think I'll be doing that for that amount of money. But I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. If Heavenly Restriction brings out physical potential, is gender a factor? I don't even think that like Heavenly Restriction brings out physical potential. To me, it wouldn't really make much sense to do that. It's a supernatural ability that is like meant to offset like curse energy reinforcement in some like cosmic sense. And I mean, then you would have to take into account like Maki would have to be like just, and this is actually possible, but you would have to just say that like Maki, no Heavenly Restriction is like way fucking stronger, faster, whatever, because the presumed size difference or whatever. Hey, what up, Demon? What up, Demon? You literally put sex hormones on the thumbnail? Nah. Testosterone does other shit than sex, right? Yeah, it helps you like work out and shit. Testosterone does other stuff than sex, hormones, whatever. Anyways, this is the comment that I was fucking with. So, Maki is equal to Toji, deal with it title. Bro, what a load of bull. Let's forget that weight classes, body mass, and testosterone are real in the JJK verse. Even though besides mostly in Japan, the rest of the world is relatively normal. Let's say they both get the same buff from Heavenly Restriction, meaning that if they did hypothetically lose their powers, then who do you think is stronger? A middle-aged, jacked, 6-foot man or a 16-year-old girl? And the answer to that will tell you who is stronger when they both get the same increase in strength. So like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Couple of things that I think are like really funny. A couple of like, because I'm a dickhead, right? So like, a couple of things to me stand out that make this comment really funny. One. Let me move myself over a little bit. One, right? First thing, we don't. He said a lot of things exist in JJK that if I'm being like a pedantic asshole, we don't really know exist in JJK. Like proof testosterone exists in the Jujutsu Kaisen universe. It's just my first. I'm mad that that's my first thought, right? It's like prove that that shit actually exists for real or has the same effects would be my immediate debate bro response. But aside from that, a more genuine like response would deadass just be like, why do Heavenly Restrictions provide a a flat like multiplier rather than like achieving a certain effect? It's just really funny. And it also is just like, I think even outside of like dumbass or reasonable logic, you just have to ignore the equal to Toji Zenin as a fighter. It's just fucking funny, man. I beat up a jacked 40-year-old man when I was 16. Not even a joke. Yeah, type shit. I mean, I think a lot of I think that can happen, quite frequently. For one, for two, middle age is really funny because it's like it doesn't even really inspire a lot of confidence. Like dude, a middle-aged man that's 6 foot and kind of buff, or like, you know, I don't know, whatever. It's just funny as hell. Um, Gege would cringe if he actually heard this argument. All that equal to Toji to be told a woman can't take a man's place. Dead ass now, you shit. Um, in the JJK universe, One Piece is the number one manga worldwide. That's unfortunate. But I actually don't know if that's true. But if that's true, that's unfortunate. Um, it's sad. Testosterone does do other stuff. That's what I'm saying, Demon. Appreciate you. Um, let's see. Salutations, Broken Ronin. Hope your Christmas went well. And even if I'm not entirely sure what this stream is meant to be, as always, excited for another peak stream from me since you're the GOAT. Appreciate you, Quasi. Means a lot. Being older doesn't count since that chatter failed to factor in waking up some random shit hurting when you get older. Yeah, he didn't account for Toji's like hair being left on his pillow. Um, tight shit. He's literally no. This one is crazy. This one is like a crazy man. He's literally a male. What are we talking about? Holy fuck. This is kind of true. 2 years later, this argument is completely flip flopped. If they were not stated equal, Maki would be absolutely stronger based on feats. Her feats are pulling that jobless bum up since they are stated equal. It's kind of funny how it changes from Maki isn't as strong as Toji to basically blowing out every single one of his feats type shit. Let's see. She's still physically and skill wise equal to him, but over on a fight, I believe that Toji would outsmart her. So this is another thing. This is like in the Toji versus Maki thing. I don't know why I'm harping on this. Maybe I just woke up on the right side of the bed today, right? In the Toji versus Maki thing, what's really fucking funny to me is that people rely on a couple of things. You either go straight misogyny, which I think a lot of it, underlying idea, I think a lot of it is just misogyny. But like you either go direct to consumer misogyny, right? Maki doesn't have testosterone, or at least not as much as Toji. Like Toji's a guy. She doesn't have a dick. Makes her weaker. Whatever. Right? Cool. Obviously dumb for X, Y, and Z reasons. And the second thing you go to is like they're equal in skill and fighting prowess, like stats, but like Toji has more combat experience. And I think that if you like ask a Toji fan to demonstrate his like fighting experience, they would freeze up because they have like two fights. They have him versus Geto. They have him versus Gojo. And it's like, I'm going to be honest with you, only one of those is really demonstrative of like fight IQ. And even that is based on like prep time. Cool, right? Toji just outstats Geto. He just runs up and beats his ass really bad, right? That's not like Toji isn't like, fuck, dude. Oh my god, we're equal in combat ability. I have to outsmart him. Like, nigga, Toji doesn't really do. This nigga isn't Batman, right? He sneaks one guy in a way that's pretty clever, but like, it's just really funny because it's like he outsmarts Maki. When does he ever outsmart someone in the middle of combat, right? The only other fights that you see from Toji are when he's essentially a mindless fucking ape, like freaking out on Dagon and then later Megami. And with Dagon, he's just like, ooh, curse tool, clank, rub together, stab. Like, nigga, I don't know, man. You go the like fight experience route, and it's like, we know Maki's comp, right? Maki gets beat by a lot of people, like in the story, but if we just go off of like we go like, you make the shit like the UFC, some shit I don't watch, by the way, right? But you make the shit like the UFC. I'm gonna cover this for a second. And you decide you want to go, okay, we're going to compare these characters in terms of like fight experience based on who they fought before. It's like, oh fuck, dude, Toji's fought Dagon, a special grade curse. That's crazy. He fought Gojo, Teen Gojo, pre-awakened, couldn't use red, whatever. But that's still Gojo, right? He fought Geto. You know, fuck, that's crazy as hell. He fought Megami. Holy shit. Strongest guy on this list, by the way. Argue with me and get banned. Maki also fought a special grade, Hanami. Hanami's stronger than Dagon. That's not controversial. That's pretty much widely accepted. Maki's fought Sukuna twice. Maki's fought special grade Curse Spirit again in Naoya. Probably the fastest conventional character in terms of like travel speed or whatever, for whatever that's worth, I guess. But like one of the faster characters in the verse. And it's like, ooh. Yeesh. Maki fought and got cooked. But Maki fought Geto too, a stronger Geto. It's like, and we're just talking, if we're talking straight, Maki also got like a sumo training lesson and was like stated to be on like that little Zenin group that really be throwing hands like that. It's like, if we're just talking about notable, demonstrable experience, Maki kind of blows Toji out of the water there too. Like, I'm not saying Toji's only ever fought 4 people, but we only know Toji's ever fought 4 people. And like, I'm not gonna lie to you, one of them is, you can say that maybe one of them is someone that like Maki in the same circumstances would have comp with. Teen Ghetto's getting fucked on by Maki. Dagon's doing the same thing. Megumi, listen, Megumi would press the shit out of Maki the same way he pressed the shit out of Toji, but I digress, right? That's kind of regardless. Miyu and Maki takes 2 black flashes from Sukuna and could still lock in type shit. Also, he didn't even outsmart Gojo because he failed to anticipate that Gojo's Gojo and could totally pull off RCT type shit. He does this thing where he baits Geto's attention by throwing up his sword before delivering the final blow that incapacitates him. I think you're really funny for thinking that's like an IQ feat and not one style points. That's Toji switching out his weapon. He throws that shit up, grabs the other shit, slices Geto, and then keeps it pushing. Like, that's not really an IQ feat, unless we want to say like, dude, Maki like fucking spun her little like her fucking staff around before hitting Miwa. Dude, she was able to distract Miwa, base form of course, with like the theatrics of her weapon spinning and then hit her. That's fucking crazy IQ. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. We just saying shit. Yo, what up, Maria? What's up? What's up? How you doing? Toji planning to kill Gojo is tired. Till Gojo's tired is literally the equivalent of Maki waiting for Sukuna to get tired. Like, that's just what you do against stronger people or people stronger than you. Actually, that was Yuta's plan, so Maki couldn't even think of that. I don't know. Like, it's fucking funny. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, I think based on like the way nah, I'm gonna say that actually. Yeah. Toji bullied Maki's dad here and there, but your point still stands. Toji bullied Ogi? Niggas talking about Ogi? The nigga that like Maki blitzed and one-shotted? Hanami greater than Dagon? 100%. Dude, Dagon's like or when fucking Jogo pulls up, right after the Dagon fight, and Nanami and Arbiter's like, holy fuck, this guy's levels stronger than the curse we just fought. By the way, they saw him in his domain with his sure hit out. Jogo just pulled up and his aura let him know we're fucked. Even if we were at full health, we would have been dead, right? It's over. Hanami is just a lot, it's just implied and like to be a lot more relative. Like, Hanami is implied to like lose to Jogo off of like type advantage and not straight power differentials. I mean, if we're talking about demonstrated skill, Maki do kind of fold Toji like crazy. She just blatantly has better training and far more and better feats. Exactly. Toji does definitely benefit from this. Let me look at this real quick. It's sad they make Maki equal to Toji. Oh wait, I gotta show the comments. It's sad they make Maki equal to Toji shit anime. You don't understand Gege's... Hold on. I've never read this one. You don't understand Gege's definition of equal. Okay, now this might be funny. Grander point. After I read this comment, I'll talk to you guys about the grander point in a second. But, grander point, just some basic shit, but whatever. You don't understand Gege's definition of equal. If I gave you 2 notebooks and one of them had a scratch, you wouldn't say they're equal, right? But if I gave them to a student who was just trying to study, he would say they're equal because he is focused on studying. The difference doesn't matter to him. It's the same with Gege's statement. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm already... Dude, this comment, and this comment fucking moved me. Is that ridiculous to say? I'm emotionally moved by this comment because it feels... You know what it feels like, chat? And I'm sure a lot of you weren't there for that, but I've done a stream where it's like random versus battles. You spin a wheel and you make 2 characters fight, and you just be disingenuous as fuck, right? Like you try to get like Mechamaru over Gojo or some shit, right? This feels like a real version of that shit. It feels ratty, and I don't know. It brings a smile to my face. There are obvious differences, like the curse spirit or experience, that if ignored would mean that Maki's physical capabilities have surpassed Toji's by a long shot, which is possible. However, Gege only cares about the statement Maki is making. To him, Maki and Toji are close enough for him to say they're equal. But in terms of power scaling, which is a different perspective, they are not equal in terms of fighting power, even though Gege said equal as a fighter. Even fighter can mean something different to Gege, like fighting under the same conditions with the same weapons. Gege's short statements just makes things easier for him as a writer. Now, if there is like one like Meruem versus Netero, like infinitesimally small needle argument I can see someone making in which it's like, yeah, they're fucking like you in order to say like Toji above Maki, right? It's like, oh, you say fucking the sentiment is like they're equal as fighters. If Toji has a better arsenal, he wins, which is like, sure, you just say the same thing. If Maki's a better arsenal, she wins. Like, people are like, oh, but I mean, we've seen Toji with more shit. One inverted spear of heaven against Maki is just a knife. And then you can, like, he adds a chain to it. Great, I guess. That's cool. That shit's getting soul split katana or whatever, right? But two, I think it's also like Toji's also been shown with a pretty, like, he's been shown pulling up with, just fucking playful Cloud or whatever. And Maki, like, has soul split katana on her at all times. If you want to do the fucking, like, Toji's arsenal is better, it's like, it's better for fighting Gojo, I guess, because, he has like he has an anti-curse technique tool, but it doesn't really matter for fighting Maki. It's like he has an assortment of melee weapons, all of which are worse for fighting Maki than Soul Split. And that was actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat, that was actually fucking hilarious. Gege's definition of equal. Because the thing is like, I don't even disagree with the notion that like an author could mean something different than what the like general interpretation is when they say like a commonly used word. It's just Gege doesn't put any nuance on it. He just says they're equal and never mentions it again. That's fucking funny. Hold on. I still remember how you argued Ijichi over who was it, Choso? Oh fuck. Oh Maria, I don't even remember the specific argument. But here's the thing. I'm so glad I know myself. Let me pull up the scan I know I fucking used. Let me pull up the scan. If this was, I don't even know if this had dropped at the time. Let me pull up the thing I know I would use given the opportunity right now. All right? Hold on. Holy shit. Dude, I love my disposition. I love who I am because I know if it's me of today, right? If it's me in the modern era, exactly what I'm going to. Yeah, yes, that is what I went to. Fuck yeah. I literally immediately go to Gojo says, I trust you more than anyone. And then you just run the fucking like Gojo trust and respect strong people gimmick. So it's like Ijichi over everyone else that could be available. Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, it dead ass is just immediately where my mind went. It was fucking 223. Gojo trust you. Fuck. I love this shit. Oh fuck. The funniest thing ever is it happened before Gojo died, so Creams couldn't say that Gojo was proven wrong in trusting Ichichi. Fuck, man. I think agendas get a rightfully so bad rep, right? Like they're very annoying and aggravating and can be like extremely pervasive in a lot of ways. Kind of leading me to my point here, right? They can be quite what's the word I'm looking for? They can be quite like annoying, especially when they become like general like sentiments. I know that firsthand with a lot of characters I like, but I will say there's a beauty in just like in a particular moment, in a particular instance, finding just a gap, right? This narrow way, niche way to make a point. It's just ignorant, asshole, pedantic way to make a point, and you just fucking just in any particular argument, you just open that shit, you open the floodgates, and you just make someone upset. That shit fucking moves me. It's so funny. It's so good, especially when you're able to turn it off. Because I think I saw, Maria, it might have been you that sent it to me, but I remember someone sending me a panel of Hikari like punching Yuji, and then him being like, it's like a serrated bat, and then juxtaposing that's not the right word, I just wanted to sound smart, and then placing next to it a panel of the like curse ranking, where it's like a grade 4 could be taken out by a baseball bat and being like Hikari grade 4 curse level. And I'm like, dude, that's so good. Because the logic, for a split second, it doesn't make sense. But for a split second, I think if you're caught off guard, if you're caught unaware, you're caught with your pants down, it's so hard to argue against. Wow. Guy who loves to be an asshole constantly without ever turning it off, by the way, that's extremely hurtful. I can turn it off half the time. You know what's crazy? Is like, it's that I'm gonna glaze myself here. Actually, character arc. The humble gimmick is done, right? 2026 humble gimmicks are over. Timothy Chalamet brought into like the air, ushered us into like the brag about yourself and be a real. Let me not say that. I'm gonna put that on. But like be real as fuck. I'm gonna say, I think the reason in my interpersonal relationships I can get the asshole shit off, is like I'm also the nicest person ever. You know what I mean? It's just context. Hold on. No, I wish that were me. Type shit. No, it just seems like something I could. It seems like something I could see you sending to me for real. Fuck. Here we fucking go, man. Yo, how many of y'all tapped in? How many of y'all watch Marty Supreme for real? Not even getting into the Death of Yara thing that people seem to sidestep them being author-intent arguments. That's funny. The soldier would get... that was in reference to the super chat. I'll read your super chat in a second. I was just on a tangent. Let's see. Opposite of the nicest guy I know, by the way. I'll cry right now. Like, dead ass. Say I'm nice. I don't like how agenda can kind of muddle the conversation around certain characters. Like, people only act like Rika is Yuta's dog when she herself is a character, but it's still fine to joke around. Type shit. I even had a video, and I think I've made a similar video before, but fuck it, right? It's kind of brought back into relevance. I'm definitely making like a Yuta video. I would like to. I think the reason I titled this "Perfect Preparation and Agendas" is because later in the stream I'd like to get into like some planning, explaining whatever. Perfect preparation with you guys for like next year, JJK season 3 and beyond, because it's kind of stacked. And one topic I think would be really cool is kind of playing to two sides of myself, right? One is like the, serious analysis. Like I was just going to bat for Maki and like the, the Toji agenda shit, right? Whatever. But the other is that like at my core, at my heart, I do. It's just tough, right? Because I do love what I do, right? And what I do, I mean, is like Arame is Shibuya Yuji level because they react to piercing blood similarly to him, right? It's not really real. It's not like the thing is like it's not narratively consistent. That's not what Gege's trying to convey when he writes that, and there are ways to explain that phenomenon outside of just equal ability. I understand that, right? ... It's really funny to get that shit off sometimes. And I'm like, I'm able to do it in streams. I would fucking love if I could split the difference, outlet some of that in videos. And so I was gonna that was why I put up a community tab post. Like, what are some of the most hated agendas? I want to and if I don't like them, I'll debunk those. But what are some of the ones y'all fuck with to see if there's any overlap for me? Because some of these might be pretty funny, I'm not going to lie. Let's see. I use skill to grab a hold of luck. The guy who doesn't use skill to grab screen time instead. Resting at Rosie's. Fuck yeah. I want to watch it. You saw it. You loved it. I enjoyed it very much. I thought it was like an 8.5, maybe 9 out of 10. It was a good movie. It's a bit long. There was like maybe one point in the movie, one instance where I was like 2.5 hours. I'm feeling it, but I get sucked right back in right after. And so I kind of fucked with it. I fucked with it for sure. Well, let me read this real quick. Thank you for the 1,000. How far would a random soldier get in the verse with the glasses Maki used to wear? Excuse me, the soul splitting katana and bullets infused with cursed energy. They get they get they get stopped. No funny shit by like anyone on Kamo's level or above. They get stopped as soon as they run into like a semi grade one. It's up. I think. Yeah, yeah, I gotcha. I got you, Blackcock. Excuse me, sorry. Didn't mean to just gulp on stream. Let's see. He got regular human speed, so what the hell is he supposed to do with the katana? Yeah, the katana's funny as hell. It's just cursed energy bullets and like glasses or whatever. I think they gets. I think he gets. You know, like a soldier he gets diff. If you drop a platoon, if you drop 100 soldiers with like automatic cursed energy, you know, weaponry, and like soul split or whatever, I think you probably get like you're probably getting immediately fucked by like Goodwill Yuji, maybe Toto not using his curse technique. Oh shit, thank you, Draco. You're so sweet and kind, BR. Despite all my misdeeds, you've only shown kindness and compassion to me and allowed me to grow and fall in love with you. Oops, TMI, hee hee. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry. No, I appreciate that, Draco, but like you're in love with like a really close friend of mine. I don't really do that. I don't really do that. Um I don't really do that. Ugh. Hikari versus Rame is funny as hell, but also kind of tragic because I know it could have been so fucking hype if Gege didn't punk Hikari like he deserves. I think, I considered making a video for when Hikari shows up in the anime, just called "I fucking hate Hikari." I don't think I should do that. I think that might get me like banned or whatever. But like, I did think that'd be pretty funny. Um, I think that would be. I actually think that shit would kind of tickle me a little bit. And the funny thing is like I wouldn't even. Hikari pisses me off for reasons that are almost not that are no, that are not exclusively limited to what he does in the manga. It's sort of like it's a feedback loop, right? It's liked his character initially. I'm with the gimmick. His fans piss me off. I start noticing things I don't like about him, right? His fans piss me off more. I notice more things I don't like about him, and it just turns into this big ass problem, man. Holy shit. Um, what's up, Dane? What's up? Um, do you get shit for being black in the anime manga community? Nah, I probably would if I were a woman though. But not really. Not really. But I also try to keep myself off that. Like, I also try to keep myself, like, away from the type of people that would give me shit for that, you know, racist and Nazis and stuff. Um, BR, do you hate the YouTuber Restless Gambler then? No, I don't have beef with Restless Gambler. Like, because he likes Akari? Fuck no. Like, nah. What, like, even if I did have beef with him, Karma sorted us out because of what happened to Akari at the end of the story. And I don't have beef with him. He seems chill. Full potential Akari video, but it's just 10 minutes of slander. Um, I think I think that would I think making the video like 30 minutes, 10 minutes of slander, 20 minutes of dead air at the end, I think that might be my greatest work yet. Might be my greatest work yet. Is it crazy to say we saw all possible choreography for Hikari versus Arame? Can I say another thing that's funny about Hikari? Just jumping off of your point there. Oh, that's why I'm only being lit from halfway. Um, okay. Part of the thing that was really funny about Hikari fans is they were like, dude, Obviously, Hikari being on a roll is about more than just hitting multiple jackpots in a row. Obviously. Obviously, right? There's going to be some other facet of the ability aside from immortality and infinite cursed energy. Oh my god, bro. Hold on. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, let me see. Where the fuck do you I'm because I just can't help but think of the Cam Newton video, dude, with the Kari, because it's like you just have Akari overlaid after the Kashimo fight. It's like, big dog, he's supposed to be our number one. and yeah, I love RCT. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, man, that shit's funny as hell. You know? I might blow the bag. I might blow the bag on something actually. But yeah. um, let's see. That Akari video would be clickbait to some people, thinking it's just gonna be a rant about skin and hair color in the anime. But 30 minutes of having to do nothing with that sounds like gold. Do it. I can look at that. I might spit back on it. Um, Hikari fans are crazy because some of them still push equal to Yuta agenda and Maki catching strays too. I understand it because if I were a fan of Hikari, I would do the same thing. That statement does so much heavy lifting. Atlas would be crushed under the weight. Big dog, you supposed to be our number one. Hold on. Fuck, I know that shit will get me copyrighted, but am I willing? Am I willing to risk it, dude? I might have to. But we'll think about that, Joe. We'll think about that. Hating Yuta, then I noticed. Oh wait, let me see. I hated Akari because I felt the Kashimo fight had a weak ending at the time, and it kind of spiraled from there. I don't disagree. I noticed his technique that was nothing but jackpot and gambling. Then I noticed Akari fans hating Yuta. Then I noticed how he looks like a mole. Then I noticed how his character is not grown from his goddamn introduction, and it kept going. It's a similar spiral, to be honest. Similar spiral. I love cookies. Fuck. That's so funny, dude. Man. I mean, as a Megami fan, you run the Yuji and Shibuya have equal physicals in Shibuya. We know how shameless you can be. Dead ass. Dude, I'll bring you in a Discord call right now, Sleeping Danger, if you can shut that shit down. No funny shit. No funny shit. I'll bring you in a Discord call. Convince me. $100. Cash app to you. No questions asked. I hate you, by the way. I think I'd rather stab myself in the foot than give you money. If you can come up here, follow the argument I make, and say, I'm tripping, $100 in your pocket, bro. Show me something. Mesmerize me, bro. Cook me. To do something. I miss Akari technique theories, like you must be able to summon an entire train. That shit was funny. I do remember that. I do remember that, yeah. Fuck. How do they get around the statement being literally disputed in the same panel? Maki doesn't know anything. Maki's biased. Ignoring the possibility of Yuta being biased, by the way. I know what game you're playing here, Broken One. The only question is, do you want to participate? The whole Akari build and specialty, domain, and being on a roll, including, is to be a prestigious punching bag. Funny as fuck. Pillow? I'm actually getting... No, chat. This shit... JJK means so much to me. I think because of, like, the experience of reading it and so many people being enraptured with it. It makes me so fucking happy to think about the pillow puncher shit and think of panels. Yo. Deadass. Hikari did almost 0 damage to Kashimo through the entire fight. That shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It actually makes me pretty, like, disgustingly happy, I think. To see Hikari, I mean, just landing fucking haymakers, right? Putting everything he's got behind it with his serrated bat punches. And Kashimo, every single time, several chapters of fighting, by the way, come out with like a nosebleed or a scratch. And I'm like, dude, I don't know if I've ever seen something like this in the manga before, bro. I genuinely just don't know if I've ever seen something like that before in the manga. By the way, Kashima almost killing Okari off of like a combo in the domain, funny as hell. Oh my god. Kashima genuinely looks like he just tripped. Fuck. You know, oh fuck. Oh, hold on. Wait, chat. It's time to go even further beyond. Because I'm thinking of an instance, right? I'm like, okay, maybe Kashima's reinforcement is just that crazy. But I'm like, no, it doesn't have to be. You can make it so that Akari is extremely weak. And the way you do that is you go off of like the Kashimo being in water, Hikari hitting him. I think that let me see. Does that happen in 188? Let me see. Why is my super legal internet thing loading so slowly? Him losing and running under cursed energy doesn't make that shit better, man. Fuck. Okay, I don't know. Let me just fuck this. I'm not gonna look on the site. Let me just look on. Let me just go through my panels actually. Let me see. Do I have a Hikari thing in here? Hikari. I do. Okay. Thank God. Okay, hold on. Cause there's an instance where like Kashimo's in the water and is like, fuck, I can't. He's gonna hurt me if I'm doing this in the water or whatever, right? Kashimo stops letting his cursed energy flow out, and he deadass just tanks. He deadass just tanks Hikari's punches in Jackpot, dude. Holy fuck. Oh my god. My only thing of agenda is that if Kashima using his curse technique is valid win condition to make him a top tier, then Maharaga should be too. I'm sick of the Shikigami bias people have. Yeah, I think it's just about summoning. I think people view like any ability that summons something external to you as like carrying, even though it's your technique. I think it's why people get so fucking bent on the shit about Yuta. Um, Hold on. Panda finish him off for me. Hold on. Damn it. Now this is Kashimo. This is Kashimo assuming he can, right? I can't withstand his kicks without cursed energy. My cursed energy is flowing out. I gotta suppress it. I have to. Suppresses it after the poison. Hikari wakes up. That's an overhand. That's an underwater overhand. Hits him again. Kashimo's out of cursed energy here. Doesn't do damage. This is the damage Kashimo took. By the way, shifted the cursed energy that would normally protect it to the rest of his body. This is the damage it did to a 0 energy Kashima. For context. Hold on. Dead meme train. Okay. let me move you for a second. Right? I don't know if I agree with Akari being weak. Dude is kind of fucking up post Shibuya Yuji in base. So what if I told you, and this isn't even, I haven't even gotten to the agenda part yet, right? What if I deadass told you Yuji isn't reinforcing himself with cursed energy? What if I told you Yuta isn't reinforcing him, or Yuji isn't reinforcing himself with cursed energy? Watch this. Watch this. Because here's what happens, right? Here's what happens. Yuji goes from, hold on, let me show y'all again. So Yuji goes, they're boxing, right? Hikari throws something at him to distract him because they start fighting, right? Hikari throws something at him to distract him. Yuji blocks it, dodges. They're going back and forth. That's a clean hit. Yuji's boxing at this point. Clean hit, nothing happens, right? His chin hurts. Cool, whatever. Shibuya Yuji, by the way. Yuta hit him with a front kick and he was like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Just for context. This is Hikari. Blocking these. He's just peppering him with attacks. Slams his head into him. Cool. Bet. After that, he's like, fuck. This isn't like my fight with Mahito. I gotta stop resisting. Not taking me seriously. What Hikari says, by the way. Bam. Clean. Itadori's getting destroyed. Gets up. Does it again. no matter how much or little strength he puts behind them, they just hurt. That's it. They just hurt. Like a serrated bat. Bam! Hits him with a crazy punch. Hikari thinks he's dead. Gets up. By the way, this is Yuji. This is Yuji not resisting. No funny shit. This is all the damage Hikari laying into him does. He's like, dude, I might have killed you. Nah. I'm a cog type shit. Let me see if I can find the ones that that are a bit more damning, right? Let me see if I can find the ones that are a bit more damning. Because maybe it's like, oh, I'm not really particularly moved by those, right? So let me go here. Right, let me go post Megami fight. Yuji bit his tongue for Hikari to think he did some damage. Fuck. God, Hikari's facial expressions are so dumb. Type shit. Hold on. Let me see. Is it next chapter here? Okay. Let's find it. Let's get let's get out here, right? So Yuji gets slammed out, bam, whatever, fucked up. Gets up. Hikari, by the way, Hikari's surprised. He doesn't intend to dodge. Let me show you all again. He doesn't intend to dodge. This isn't like the fight in Shibuya. This is all for making him accept me, so I won't dodge and I won't fight back. Won't fight back at all, right? This is just Yuji. I mean, and I don't want to show me scrolling through the entire thing, right? Let's see. Just gets up. By the way, now the reason I say he's not using cursed energy, because Yuji gets up here, right? We know that sorcerers, unless we want to say Hikari's this incompetent, we know that sorcerers, generally speaking, are able to like detect people based on their cursed energy. Yuji just pulls up. Either, it's two things that happened. It's two things. Isn't no cursed energy Yuji superhuman? Yeah, to like superhuman. All sorcerers are superhuman. I'm not moved, right? One. Two, either Yuji blitzed him beyond his ability to sense cursed energy, right? Like beyond his ability, or he just walked up on that nigga. He deadass just, hey, right? No miles. Hikari gets aura farmed on. I love my job. Hikari gets pulled up on. It's big Yuji. He took 3 unguarded blows. How do characters often guard in the series? With their cursed energy. I can go find a scan for that too. And I roughed him up before that too. This is the damage he does, by the way. Yuji has a nosebleed. Cooks his ass. That's all I'm gonna say. He took 3 unguarded blows, and I roughed him up before that too. I'm just gonna be honest. Base Hikari. I'm gonna make a video on that too. Base Hikari, Shibuya Yuji victim. No, that's not funny. That's not funny enough. I need a funnier title for that. Base Hikari is weaker than you think. I'll think about it. I mean, I'd argue that at that point, Hikari completely let his guard down because he assumed Yuji was already down. He do be cocky like that. Then how do you sense him? He either, because it's like this, right? It's like Hikari does notice him. So how do you notice him, right? Noticing. How do you notice him? He's like, fuck, I feel his presence. He has so much aura. Base Hikari versus Junpei might be tough. Base Hikari versus Junpei. Base Hikari versus Nanami is closer than you think. Ding. Idea. Dude. No funny shit. Higuruma might cook the fuck out of Hikari now that I'm thinking about it. Higuruma might unironically fry this nigga's shit. Base Hikari, the cursed truth. Footsteps do be making noise. So that's my point, right? So did Hikari not notice until then? Was it... Because Yuji's right... It's not like Yuji's walking and he sees him. Yuji's behind him. Yuji's just standing there. And then Hikari notices and gets freaked out. I'm just here to say shit. You know what I mean? Never bet on Hikari. And like the thing that's funny is like obviously with agendas, right? You have to sacrifice someone at some point. You have to make someone look bad. In Hikari's case, I don't mind, but the extension is like, oh fuck, what does this do for Kashimo? Is like I don't know. Kashimo's just fighting an immortal. I'm not too mad at that. Kashimo loses off of like curse energy shit, whatever. But like, you know what I mean? All you know, you got to take some stuff like that into account. Could Hikari survive the origin of blind obedience arc? As a Hikari fan, this is a masterclass of hate. Thank you. No, that means a lot, and I'm being serious. I appreciate you saying that. I like that. You know, oh, chat. Now this one is less concrete because we don't know where Charles scales. You could technically just say Charles is like pretty strong, and I'd have a hard time arguing with you on that. Charles does straight up just press the fuck out of base Hikari to the point to where Hikari's like, shit, I need to pop the ultimate form of Jujutsu. And Charles grade too. I don't think we ever get a grade for him. Like, he's obviously not like a Jujutsu sorcerer in the official capacity, so there's no grading system for them there. But like, I would assume he's weak. But I would assume he's weak because of like how pitched his fight is with Hikari. Can Hikari here turn into a Rame upscale? If so, we can work something out. It could. We could work something out. Like I'm not even. I don't really even go into the school of Arame like that. But we could do some. We could do some Arame upscale. Fuck. Holy shit, dude. I wish Charles fought one other person so we could see what this nigga was really on. I wish Charles fought one other person so we could see what this guy's really on. Because, by the way, what's fucking crazy is Charles just fucking eats Hikari's punches too, man. Just fucking straight to the... He disappeared. Charles didn't know where he was going. Bam! Straight to the spinal. Let me, you know what? No, that's not enough. That's not enough, right? Let me get y'all another one, right? Let me get y'all another one, right? Cool. Let me get y'all another one. Let me get y'all a couple. Right? Cool. So we got one, bam. We got another where Hikari gets blocked. Damn, that's tough. Hikari blocks it, bam. Boom! Nothing? No damage? What is it? Is that the same Kashimo in Yuji Mouthblood? Is that it? All right, no. Let me find after the domain though, right? Reggie versus Hikari, who wins? I'm gonna be dead ass. Especially if we're talking base Hikari, Reggie dead ass folds that nigga. I remember. Hold on. Y'all are not gonna remember this because I don't even remember where it is. But I'm gonna go on a little rant. Not even a little rant, right? But I'm gonna go on a little tangent while I grab these panels just so we can talk. I remember being on a stream with another JJK tuber. I'll leave it ambiguous. Maybe some of you remember, maybe you don't, right? And I remember getting into an argument about base Hikari versus Megami, right? And I obviously was like, Megami wins. They were like, no, Hikari wins. I wasn't talking about Jackpot before niggas jumped down my throat. Not what I was saying, right? Just base Hikari versus Megami. And I was like, hey, because I think we were on a stream. I'm sure we were on a stream, actually. Hey, give me one feat that puts base Hikari over Megami. Like, what's one thing he does that's more impressive? And it was just bro, that's Hikari. Bro, stated to be over Yuta. Let's say I agree with you for a second on a roll. That's not base Hikari. Talk to me. Really, really help me out here. There's genuinely. What are we doing here? Also, we do just be forgetting that post Shibuya do be well above his Shibuya self. When bro on 10% of his soul's powers is a consistent threat to Mahito. Yeah, Yuji definitely becomes more of a dog post Shibuya, but I think people are not taking into account the fact that like Yuji by himself isn't including or not including curse techniques. Holy fuck, that's good. I actually fuck with that. But I think what people don't account for is that Shibuya Yuji is not a match for Shibuya Mahito. He just isn't. Like, straight up, he gets dogged on. He has Nobara help him, and then he later has Toto help him. He can't scrap with Mahito one-on-one. Keep in mind, Mahito and Yuji are going back and forth in Shibuya. Mahito has a clone of himself with a bunch of his cursed energy that's capable of going up against Nobara, right? Which, not super high praise, but it's a pretty big chunk of his cursed energy, is the implication. Still keeping up with Yuji, right? He's not equal. He's most certainly not equal. Yuji just lacks the AP to harm Mahito, which wouldn't make them equal, by the way. Even in that, it's like Yuji has unique advantages against Mahito that he doesn't have against most other characters. For example, Mahito can't use his curse technique on him in the most direct way possible. That's not true for most other Yuji opponents. Mahito can't use his domain on him. That's not true for most other Yuji opponents, right? Mahito, in fighting what is essentially his kryptonite, could still beat that version of Yuji handedly 10 times out of 10 if there's no interference. Simple as, right? Mahito is actually going to beat Yuji before Nobara interferes. Straight up, when they're just fighting in the ways that they would fight in an area where there are other people, Mahito straight up is like, yeah, I'm just gonna mentally fuck you up and then club you. And Yuji would have lost if Resonance didn't hit, clutch as fuck. It's not to disparage Yuji, Mahito is strong as fuck. Mahito probably fucks up more people than you think he fucks up. Let's be real, right? Mahito dogs the fuck out of Hikari, that's for sure. But Yuji ain't like that initially. Is this full mental health, Yuji? Give him full mental health. Make sure Mahito's clone is back with him, though. I kind of think Yuji was going to tank that club. I don't know. Nah, man. I could have split your head in two if I put more of my back into it. Listen. I'm just going to take the word of my goat for real. No, Yuji's him for most of the series. I won't say he's not him until Megana. But what I will say is that, like, I think Yuji probably doesn't beat Mahito straight up until Shinjuku. Mahito fucking with Yuji's mental doesn't necessarily say much about stats, particularly as we know mental fucks with your ability to control CE. Sure, but I'm just saying Yuji can't beat Mahito straight up. And even if we're just talking about straight stats, it's like Mahito does get hit with more attacks from Yuji than probably inverse. Like, Yuji hits him with more black flashes, if I'm remembering correctly. What did he hit him with 3 before he doesn't die? Mahito hits him with 1. Respectively. Like, in terms of like resilience, I think Mahito has much better showing. I think Mahito probably has better straight up like AP feats as well. In the series Megami versus Mahito, I thought Megami was your GOAT. Yeah, like 1 and 2 kind of thing. It can flip back and forth for real. Yuji's my GOAT though. I can fuck with that. Rage Yuji molest Mahito. I can't lie. That nigga gets domain. he deadass gets, oh fuck, I'm getting fucked up. Domain expansion. And it's up. It's just over. He just dies there. I think until Yuji like gets like some countermeasure for it, he's unfortunately fried. Even if you say that the stat difference is fucking crazy, it's like unless he one-shots Mahito, no Sukuna in Yuji is a huge nerf. Yuji tanks at trust. Yuji couldn't tank like one of Mahito's opening moves, bro. On Cream's hairline? Oh, okay. Well, I guess you don't really give a fuck about that. By the way, Charles, I just remember Charles blitzed and um almost fucking killed Hikari there. That's so crazy. I'm just asking, was Basicari fighting Arame for a while in Shinjuku? I don't know. We don't see how the fight goes, right? That nigga could have landed jackpot immediately. Because it's so chance based, it's really hard to tell if Base Akari was doing anything. Um, yeah. When Yuji first got RCT in the manga, I cried tears of joy, dead ass. Oh man, that's respectable. I feel like Mahito's fist got a hurt from punching Yuji. I feel like hitting Yuji with cursed energy reinforcement up is like a fucking brick wall. People be fucking him up, lethality. People be fucking him up. Hold on, let me see. Is this super chat? Oh, sorry, Demon. Think of the five. The Akari might not be Awasaka level. He couldn't beat Shibuya Yuji, who Awasaka is around the same level. Plus, Akari has no way to work around inverse. Dead ass. BR, when you said end of series Yuji could beat Yuki, I instantly decided to support all of your scaling takes. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Full potential Mahito versus end of series Yuji, who wins? I don't really think. I think the thing is I think a full potential Mahito, it like my interpretation is like in the strongest category, right? I don't really necessarily think it's super fair. If you're just going off of what we see though, Yuji unfortunately probably cooks him, which is it's a sad thing. That's beginning of Shibuya Yuji. To be fair, Brodas gets significantly stronger after Sukuna wraps up his fun. Um, Beginning of Shibuya Yuji in regard to in reference to what? Like he gets stronger from when? Because he gets stronger probably post like Black Flashes or whatever. Better refinement that comes with that. Da da da. Wait, do you think end of series Yuji beats Yorozu or Yuta? I don't think he beats Yuta. I don't think there's a way to say that he gets physically strong enough after the Black Flashes to like completely dog you out. I think Yuta just has better hacks. I don't think it's really like a stomp either way. I think it's like pretty high diff, like on some like how tough it was for Yuta to beat like Ishigori and Uro type shit. But I think he'd pull out the win. I think his domain's significantly better than Yuji's just based on what we know. Yorozu is probably getting fucked up off the bug armor. Like she's probably just getting punched down. I don't think Yorozu's that strong though. Like I don't buy the Yorozu 15 finger Sukuna scale the way a lot of people do. So that's the context for that. More pain from let me see. Black Flash slamming his head in the beating Yuji gets after Nobara dies looks nuts. He then gets those injuries stopped, not healed, and then finishing the fight using his body the whole time. More pain from fighting Choso than the beating Mahito gave him. Um, yeah, but Mahito's just like abusing him though. Like the thing is like Mahito pretty obviously seems to think at least, right? We can't know because he doesn't kill him. But like Mahito, when he's done monologuing, he just brings out his like fucking his little hand to like cut his head off, right? His little fucking like grasshopper or locust hand to cut his head off. I don't think that the Black Flash, yeah, Yuji ate that, but like Mahito eats three in return. Well, eats two, is super full off the third, right? It's sort of like if we were to score it, right, like a fight points wise, Yuji probably hits Mahito a lot more. Mahito also gets a clone destroyed because he pulls off the Nobara Gambit, and then he's also fighting Toto as well. You know what I mean? Yorozu wouldn't make it out of a Utilus Sendai. Ooh, okay, okay. Nah, that's interesting. That's interesting. He wouldn't make it out, or she wouldn't make it out of a Utilus Sendai. Talk to me. Talk to me. Um, yeah, yeah. No, that's interesting. Choso pierced his hand and liver, so it's more critical attacks. Um, I mean, yeah. I'm not saying that like the his liver exploding wasn't worse. That's not really it's not really my point. Fuck, I need a blade. My fist cannot kill this guy. My hands hurt so fucking much. Better pull up the blade before my fist breaks. I don't know. I guess I guess I'm arguing a point different than what you're making. It's not that Mahito can't kill Yuji. It's damn, my hands hurt. Maybe, like, I don't know. He seems to be having a good time regardless, but potentially. But yeah, have you seen Anime Uro? I'm pretty sure that's fan art. But I've seen what y'all are talking about. It's just fan art. She do be looking bad though. Bug armor doesn't even outstat Maharaga. Dude, bug armor is so bug armor, it lives and dies off of like the beating a squad of like a squad of that's equal to one led by Uro, which is like is so cool because I'm like, dude, that doesn't mean nothing. Let me not be disingenuous, but it means very little to the high tiers. You beat Uro. Not someone with Sky. I have to keep reiterating this. Uro's particularly tough. Sky manipulation. You didn't beat Uro and friends. You beat someone relative to Uro and friends. Yo, dead ass. Bug armor, but by the way, implication is that she couldn't perform that without bug armor. Yuta was scrapping, fought Druve, fought Kurushi, won against Druve, won against Kurushi, fought Uro, fought Ishigori, then brought out like his real curse technique. Not Arame. Yorozu literally couldn't get the job done without like supreme bug armor. That's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love what I take interest in. Fuck. That shit. Hold on. Let me read the statement. Actually, let me read the statement. Let me read the statement. Read the statement. Let me read it with y'all. I know we have a couple of Yorozu fans in here, and I do apologize. It's not personal. An insect's carapace, once he constructed it, was the ultimate arm. I think I read that out of order. Was the ultimate armor construction for Yorozu. Once you constructed it, she could manage mid-range combat as long as she continued to feed a curse energy to the liquid metal. With this style of combat, Yorozu defeated a force directly serving da blah blah 5 empty dreadnoughts, which equal the Sun, Moon, and Star squads that are led. This is it. This is it. This is it. Without this, like base Yorozu, as far as we know, Uro victim. Which but but she landed a hit on Sukuna. That Arame statement saved my fucking life. Dead ass. I'll be real with you. Yorozu, and I've even argued about like Yorozu versus Yuta post this statement coming out, but I honestly don't think that there's much of a need to anymore, right? I think I like, and you know, as long as there's always going to be power scaling, there's always going to be people that like disagree or whatever. But I truly think, I truly believe this in my heart of hearts. Once the Irame Sukuna's power fluctuates based on his interest statement dropped, I genuinely think all valid Yorozu relative to 15-figure Sukuna statements died. I genuinely think they died. I don't, and like let me take the like the Yorozu disinterest hat off for a second, right? If I were trying to, with my entire being, make a real argument that'd be convincing that Yorozu is relative to 15-figure Sukuna, I wouldn't know how. It would just be like she does damage to him, she hits him. But as soon as you put the like, oh, his curse energy fluctuates based on interest thing, it would just have to be, the only way you could respond is like, what does Arame know? And it's like, then you start sounding like the niggas that are like, dude, gay doesn't mean equal when he says equal for real. It's like, I don't know. It's never even, the statement is never even brought into question. It's a statement made, like as a matter of fact. And most statements like that, are either made contentious later through contradicting sentiments from other characters or via feats. But that's never the case with Sukuna. It's just his shit fluctuates. He gets more interested in his fight with Maki, then proceeds to blitz her when they were relative beforehand. Like, I don't know, nigga, just kind of... like, not only does his interest wane, like, he's probably going to put less of his all into it, but his cursed energy fluctuates? Fuck. That's crazy. Nah, because me, when the point of that scene is that Arame doesn't know what the fuck they're on about. They're talking about Sukuna not interested in you. He's yet to go all out. Meanwhile, bro's composing poetry to express his hype, but he hasn't gotten there yet. He has yet to go all out, right? He still isn't taking this fight seriously. Okay, cool, right? That happens in 252. What you're talking about happens, at least as far as we can understand, sequentially after that, in which he literally expresses more excitement as the fight progresses. Like in fighting Maki and seeing what she can do in a one-on-one confrontation, he gets more excited and more geeked. You saw my Yuji Mahito growth message? Yeah, I did. In reference to like Yuji going on his whole training arc, still being weaker than Mahito, or at least like relative, when Mahito was just kind of like fucking around. Yeah, Mahito was fucking nuts, man. Mahito was fucking nuts. Um, yeah, fuck. Oh man, I love Jujutsu Kaisen, man. This should mean something to me. Is there any way the Shinjuku squad can feasibly beat Sukuna if he wasn't an incarnated sorcerer? Fuck no. Hell no. My agenda since that statement has been Jogo greater than Yorozu. Arguing it is so funny because there's genuinely no scalables between them. You could say whatever. You could say whatever about a lot of shit, man. It's fucking great. What do you think about Modulus so far? How much you rate it? I fucking like. I will say I was already like, dude, like 6 chapters in. I'm seeing Modulo stocks raise in that video. People interpret that to be like, "Fuck you, hater." Which I was like, okay, crazy. I will say since then, wow, gay. You've cleared my skies. God damn, this is so hype. I'm so excited. It's just fun, man. It's just a good time. Um, what? What the fuck am I? What? What is? Sorry, sorry. Just came across a fucking. All right, I'm gonna bookmark that and come back to that later. I'm gonna come back to that later. What the fuck was that? When new chapter of Magilla went wild, you spoil me, and I promise you, I will send a thermobaric Dabura light missile to your home. Sorry, chat. Just saw a fucking crazy video. It wasn't even like crazy, like good or anything. It just was fucking weird. It threw me off. Many people talking about Maharaga being cheating, but it's kind of crazy that Sukuna had nothing against that mind overload if he didn't have a vessel to direct it on. Yeah, I mean that's fair. He definitely gets around it. He definitely gets like doesn't have a direct counter to it without that. But I think the thing is just like you just have the characters kind of go about fighting a bit differently. Um, hmm. I mean, Yuji could just hit his soul rather than border between his and Megami's. We know Sukuna's power drops like crazy when trying to heal his soul because of the expenditure. The problem is just that like excuse me. The problem is that like they make it pretty clear that like what is doing it is the fact that like Yuji can disrupt the control of Mahito's body, or not Mahito, Sukuna's body, because he's targeting the boundaries. He's basically like, separating them, right? That's not, you can't really separate it if it's just one soul in the body. What was that? Oh yeah, type shit spoiler. Preach. Don't do that. Okay. I don't think it matters. Sukuna could be at 40%. He could still handle them. Yeah. No modulo spoilers. No modulo spoilers. Shit doesn't even come up for me as like leaks as of yet. All right. Let's see. How long should I put you in timeout lethality? I'm thinking 24 hours. Thoughts? Chat thoughts before I pull the trigger here. I'm thinking 24 hours is fair. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? You know, Chad, it's funny. We're about an hour. Nope, we're an hour and 15 in the stream. I had a purpose. I was gonna do like prep shit, work on like a schedule, like kind of like think about that with you guys, and like I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. An hour 15. I have not even touched that yet. Um, let's see. Seems fair and honest. Interesting. You know she's still a mod, right? Sleeping Ninja. Um, baited. Do you keep up with One Piece? I do not keep up with One Piece. The streets have been telling me that it might be time to not do that or to change my ways, but I don't know if I don't know if the streets have my best interest at heart type shit. I know I speak for everyone when I say any modular chapter, including me, will be immediately spoiled to BR. That is unfortunate, and I know that'll be the case. Yeah. What fight extensions do you think will happen in season 3? Will this be Yorozu fans rising in their fandom? If Yorozu gets an extension, I think Yorozu fans will be up 1,000. It won't affect me negatively because of the Urame statement, but yeah, no, Yorozu fans might be up 1,000 for sure. For sure. That's what he's doing when he targets the border, yeah, but we see Soul Split Katana healing the damage massively takes his output to the point that he stops healing his soul. Soul at attack, knocks him out for a good while, even when we know her later taking a blood flash with much less issue. I mean, two things. One, I don't really know if we know she tanks it with much less issue. She kind of doesn't rejoin the fight after that. And two, I'm not, the issue is that I'm saying that, like, the soul damage wouldn't tank Sukuna's ability. The issue is that I'm saying I don't know if we know that Yuji can just do soul damage so explicitly. Like do damage to the soul just in punching it when there is no unique case like Mahito or an incarnated sorcerer. That's the point I'm making. We don't know. I love One Piece, but recent stuff has kind of drained a lot of my excitement for the end of One Piece and future fights. You're not looking forward to a Blackbeard off screen. I'm just talking. I really be you know what that just felt like, chat. You know what that felt like. That instance for me felt like, you ever be near an old person? Call me old, sleeping ninja, and I'll ban you. You ever been near an old person and they like try to say some shit that's like, it's it's the lingo, and it's like, dude, you sound so old. That's how I felt talking about Blackbeard off screening shit. I was like, dude, I don't go here. That's not me. I was just trying to, you know what I mean? I apologize. Soul punches don't equal to soul split properties. Let's see. I mean, that's what he does to Mahito, and in Mahito's case, it's not like he's consciously targeting or dealing with an incarnated sorcerer. Why would he not be able to greatly, massively control knowledge of the soul? I mean, the base reason is like, it's the same reason we don't see Yuji's like basic attacks disrupting the soul in anybody else. It's that Mahito is made to be, is displayed as like a similarly unique case in terms of application of soul damage, like incarnated sorcerers. The reason I say it's not the same is because Yuji's doing it unconsciously, right? It's not like something he's turning on and off. So why is it that only Mahito sustains soul damage over the course of the series, but when Yuji punches, say, Hanami, Awasaka, or Higuruma, they're not being dealt soul damage, right? If it's unconscious, and it'd actually be helpful in battle, why isn't he doing it always? It's because their souls don't like fit basically the prerequisites for that type of soul damage to take hold, is basically my understanding of it. How young are you? I'm 33. Pushing 35, Hold on. No fucking way. You know that half the One Piece fandom is crashing out because it looks like One Piece is going to end like another story about two fated, reincarnated brothers in Blackbeard and Luffy? Please. I don't even care how please, I need this. Make the One Piece community split in how this goes. 43 is crazy, by the way, Mozen. You're at your job right now. Bro is providing for his second hidden family, calling me 43. That's wild. Damn Unk BR. Brish. Wait, let's see. Oops, hold on. But if you're asking genuinely though, I'm 22. if you're like actually curious. Who asked that? I can't remember. The inevitable One Piece Game of Thrones ending. That shit would move me beyond belief. Imagine if the only method of doing damage in JJK was soul damage, and anything besides soul damage is useless dog shit. Yeah. Ooh, fuck. I cannot in good faith encourage you to keep reading One Piece, because after that, after the peak that is Marineford, you have to go through 150 chapters of Fishman, Punk Hazard, and the first half of Dressrosa. Jesus Christ. Nice, just within the non-problematic age gap. Holy fuck, you're funny. Bro, I was gonna say, because you do not look 33. Preach, man. I'm glad I don't look 33. I'm not 33. You're not past from Marineford? No. I know a lot about what happens in One Piece, so don't worry about fucking like spoiling me or whatever. But no, I think where'd I fucking stop, chat? The prison break, right? Like right before Marineford. People like fucking people really got on my ass for that. But like, yeah, no, I stopped right before Marineford. How could Yuji's non-Mahito ops tell they were taking soul damage? If his soul damage had soul split katana properties and they don't have RCT, it's like asking someone to know. Oh, yeah. I was gonna. Oh, you finished Impel Down. Yeah, tell you shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do we want to do some? I don't even know. I don't even know if we want to do some preparation shit. We're kind of in slow state right now. Is it hot in here, y'all? Chat. Temperature check. Temperature check. Temperature check. Okay. Oh yeah. I might genuinely throw something on the grill if One Piece gets like a very, very fucking divisive ending, though. I'm actually thinking about that. Damn. Oh, in that case, I do think a lot of what happens pre-Egghead is worth reading if you're down for it, but Egghead and beyond do be kinda... It's something, that's for sure. That's crazy. 73 degrees on Christmas Day. Fuck AI. Fuck AI for sure. We've been having problems long before that shit got became mainstream, big bro. Fuck. Yeah. Take off your shirt to cool you down, you know. Nobody wants to see that besides you, Draco. And yeah, nobody wants to see that, bro. I'm not even like thing is shit, I'm also like in a kind of like my like fat mode, so like nobody wants to see that times two. Let's see. Does Yuta existent head scar and module? Wait, what? Holy fuck! I can't understand. Wait, does the existence of Yuta's? Okay, let me extrapolate. Does the existence of Yuta's head scar and modula mean that he keeps his techniques in the back end for the proverbial 5-minute power of the domain expansion? What? Um, like body hop, he keeps it. Maybe no. I think that's just like a remnant. I think it's a remnant binding vow type shit. I have the opposite opinion of pre-Egghead Wano. Nearly made me drop One Piece. Post-Egghead and Elbaf have been good. Type shit. Who's a hungry, hungry boy? Mozane, don't make me fucking call your shift manager, bro. Fuck. Alright, chat. Let's do some work, chat. Bring out your pencil and paper. We're doing some work. We're doing some work. We're doing some work. We're doing some work. Let me see something real quick. Fuck Gen A. All my homies hate Gen A. Type shit. Type shit. Plus, never mind. All right. Let me. Let's do some work real quick, chat. Nah. You're good, J Double B. It's a mix of like stream general like concussive confusion and just like the grammar being a bit weird. No, don't worry about it, bro. We figured it out. Okay. All right, chat. Let's do some work. Let's lock in together. Because 2026 isn't just my year, it's our year. Creams loves AI. Fuck Gen AI. Most of my homies hate AI. Okay. Okay, let's do some thinking chat. Let's do some thinking chat. Oh, first of all, let me add some upload types here. Alright, let's do some. Let's do public streams. Public streams. I promise I can write. You know, Chad. I wonder. Don't answer this question if you have anything mean to say. I wonder, like, sometimes when I like read aloud or type shit and do like crazy typos or whatever. It's like, damn, do y'all ever think, is this guy fucking stupid? Like, I know it happened when I was reading One Piece a lot, but like, I'm actually curious. Do y'all ever hear me read some shit and are like, holy fuck, this guy's illiterate? Because I know sometimes I'll read some shit, struggle, try to read it again, struggle, and get fucking cooked, and I'm like, hold on, I promise I know how to read. Creams uses AI to form thoughts he's vegetableizing. Holy shit. Okay, let me. That's crazy. I'm gonna send this to him actually. That's super fucking funny. Ignore that. I'm gonna send that to him real quick, Draco. Oh, Chad, I gotta tell you about something. Hopefully. Let me not send that to him. He might be having a good day. Let me just save this to myself so I can send it to him later. Okay. Chat. I actually got like, I basically asked someone, would you love me if I were a worm, kind of question, and their answer was no. Now, the context was like, the context was me being like, or them sending me something where it was like someone couldn't do like basically popcorn reading, and they were like, fuck, dude, holy shit. If I were even friends with someone that couldn't do this, I'd kill them. They didn't say all that, but they meant all that, right? And I was like, damn, that's crazy. I can't read. And they were like, fuck. Wow. And I asked them the question pretty straight up. I was like, damn, would you not fuck with me if I were illiterate? And they were just like, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. Chad, do I have a right to be upset about that? I would keep someone as a worm till there's a cure. I kind of fuck with that answer. I'm gonna be stealing that. Thank you. Chat, do I get the right to be mad about that? They just said they only fuck with me for my intelligence in reading comp. If you were a worm, I'd become dirt. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Genuinely romantic as hell. Crazy that you said that to you. You said that right here. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'd love the fuck out of you if you couldn't read. I appreciate that. Depends. What up, Xenolith? Hey, Kashima Blazer. Thank you for becoming a member, big bro. Appreciate you. Hello, I'm late. Fuck, it's all good. You know, party just got started because you here. You should be pretty pissed. I can't lie. I hate people who can't read. Is this not problematic? You know, hold on. Let me screenshot this real quick. Hold on. Oh fuck. Almost choked doing that. Jesus Christ. That's what I mean, chat. Sometimes I'll do stuff like that and I'll think, dude, you have like intelligence? Not really. How could y'all read manga together, or would they read to you? I'm not gonna lie, it'd be mad cool to have anyone read manga to me for real. Webslinger 4733. I can read. Fuck. I just did it. There was another 3 and I just lagged on it. Webslinger, appreciate you for the 5. Have you ever thought about making more how well would insert character do in JJK vids, i.e. people like Danny Phantom, Yusuke, Urameshi, Prezi Goku, etc.? I definitely have, and definitely will. And like, you know, vice versa. I'd like to do, you know, flesh out a bunch of like, you know, verse versus verse videos and, you know, working stuff like that out. So I'll keep in mind that y'all would like, you know, different franchise shit. It depends on why you can't read. Does it though? Dyslexia? No, bro. That's not on me. It should have read dyslexic BR strikes again. The fact that you typed out dyslexia means you're the idiot. I'm not the idiot. Throw Super Goku at JJK. They got that. I mean, we got a Debura now. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, chat. So I'm thinking on Fridays, public streams. Right? I'm thinking on Sundays, maybe in the near future, public streams, right? I know what you're thinking. What? How's that possible? Da-da-da, right? It's called Aura. Excuse me. I'm thinking Saturday, maybe, member streams, right? Now, and I doubly know what you're all thinking, and for this instance, for this very reason, I'm glad Hansel's in here to instigate and like try to rile me up. I know what you're thinking. You couldn't stream for members if your life depended on it. Fuck you. I can and I will, right? I knew that's what you were gonna think, Sleepy Nature. But you know, I can and I will, right? I can and I will. Yeah, that's actually it. That's actually it. I'm, you know, I'm working this out for you guys right now. I'm working this out for y'all and myself. You know, Thursdays, JJK episodes come out. Obviously, got to be a video, right? YouTube or Twitch member streams. All my streams would be on YouTube. All my streams would be on YouTube. I only wanted to abuse creams. This is genuine love. BR's dyslexia fixes my dyslexia when I type shit. Never change. You're perfect for me. Thanks. Guys, I can't read, and then only being able to get responses in text format must be worse than actual torture type shit. Okay. So here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. Right here, this schedule looks manageable. I could do this, right? BR tries to start member stream impossible challenge. Fuck you. Fuck you, actually. Here's my thought process, right? Oh yeah? You sure you can do member streams? You haven't really proven that? I want to say something applicable, snappy, witty, smart, right? But it also might be hurtful. I'm going to grab your nose and I'm going to squeeze it. I'm actually, you know, that, I'm going to move past it. I'm going to put that one to the side. I'm beyond this, right? Now, the question is this, right, chat? It's JJK. It's peak JJK, right? Oh my God, I have so much I want to say. Oh my God, I have so much to talk about, blah, 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 right? This schedule right here I can do. I'm sure I can do it. The reason I don't have anything scheduled for Monday, because I'd honestly wanted to probably do a member stream like on a weekday, but the thing is that like, wow, so witty, Mystic, fuck you. I had something witty, it just is rude to say. So, eat shit. Anyways. Oh my God, I'm getting taunted on my fucking chat. It's fine. They're just chatters. Sorry, didn't mean. I'm sorry, I slipped. I'll get out the ukulele. Anyways, your last member stream was Shucks Live 4 months ago. My bad. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna make it up to you guys. I swear. Actually, I swear on my left arm, I'm gonna make it up to you guys. All right. But that's not the problem. The problem is this, right? When I say I'm gonna make an upload schedule, I want to be able to stick to it for at least a decent amount of time. Like a couple of, I want this upload schedule to at least last until spring. That's a mini goal for the year, right? This shit lasts until spring. So, with that being said, do I put a second video for the week? And I know what you're thinking. Obviously. And I'm also kind of thinking that too, but it's like, fuck. I'll be real with you. Do I got that? I'm ready to see MPTBR next week. Don't say that. That scared the fuck out of me. I like my left arm kind of a lot. Hikari's a fraud, makes the Hikari binding vow. Yeah, because I'm like worried about being fraudulent, yeah. 2 days between videos seems pretty fucking rough. Well, the thing is that like, a lot of these videos we made in advance, right? The thing is just like, I can't stream. I could stream Monday through Wednesday, for the beginning of the year, but starting at the end of January, I just won't be free in the evenings for any of these days. And I'm obviously not going to be streaming in the middle of the day. If we don't get a members only stream in January, I'm cutting you bald, buddy. That might be worse than my hair. I actually don't think I could be loved, romantically at least, if I cut my hair off. I think that was confirmed as well. But damn, can't read, need my hair. Fuck, that's scary. Anyways, so yeah, I'm thinking because the thing is like there will be weeks in which I'll have multiple videos ready to upload. It's sort of like, do I just say I have one upload a week scheduled and anything you guys get extra is extra? Or do I just say fuck it and I'm like, I'm going to upload these 2 times a week? Because I feel like it'd be impressive, not necessarily impressive. I feel like it'd be advantageous for you guys to know when a second upload a week is coming. 'Cause some weeks I'll just have more shit, right? Some weeks I just will. A woman would be in her second trimester if she got pregnant since your last member stream. That's fucking crazy. Bro, you should stream January 29th. It's my birthday. Let me check something real quick. On January 29th. Thursday? I'll probably be streaming, but I don't know if it'll be like on the channel. You over on the Honor One's Costume Glazer? If not, you know what, bro? A video for you. What you want, bro? What video you want? What video you want the 29th, big bro? Like, not top. Give me a character that you want the video on. What character you want the video on for your birthday? Don't overwork video. That's a quick way to exhaust yourself. Also what I'm thinking is like, fuck, I gotta lock in. We thinking. Anyways, I'm gonna write, oops, don't worry about those. That's fine. I'm getting honored ones on my birthday. Type shit. Special treatment right now. Hey, you know, they Kashima Glazer had birthday planning. Have Thursday be the JJK video for the week and the second video be in a different series or a more low effort idea like the agenda scaling. I'll be real with you, bro. Some of these will definitely be multiple JJK videos a week, but that's kind of the thought process. That's hard. Let me think about that type shit. Well, careful, Libya. You wouldn't want the regulars to know you have a podcast you do weekly. You're right. You're such a hardworking man. You always want to perform the best for us. You deserve a few slop streams where you just react to shit. I probably will just do a few slop streams where I just react to shit. But I'd like to have some other. Okay, so let me. So membership stream ideas, right? So let me. I'm sure I wrote some down. I can think. And my time zone is the 28th, so you're technically streaming on my birthday. Oh, type shit. Hey, Rigger the Mortis, happy fucking birthday, man. Happy birthday. I hope if you celebrate, I hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you had have had great holidays, and I'm wishing you a happy birthday, gang. I hope right now is a really good time for you. And if I don't stream again tomorrow, which I might stream again tomorrow, whatever. But if I don't stream again tomorrow, I hope you have a good rest of your year going into the new year, man. I hope you do. Yeah, fuck. Didn't know he does a podcast weekly. It's been weeks. All right. Oh shit, Honored Ones is you? Hey. Yeah, that's me. Time to be your draw mod. Oh yeah. Duh. Drawing streams. Okay, hold on. Okay. So we'll do solo drawing. We'll do Mikey guest appearances. Have us both draw shit. Oops. Well, we'll leave the door open. We'll leave the door open for some fun shit, right? I'd like to. My idea is kind of simple going into the new year, right? I want to do 2 things for the membership streams. Does your current setup allow for drawing streams? I'll make it allow for them. Kind of, maybe, probably. I can do it, I think. Also random, since when are you 2 years older than me? Holy unk. Fuck you. Anyways, I would like to do 2 things with member streams, right? One, I'd probably like to lower the price of admission. I think even one as an apology for doing the shit I've been doing for the past 4 months, as Sleeping Danger so eloquently put it, second trimester of unplanned hiatus, and 2, just because I feel like it makes a bit more sense to do that. And so I'm probably gonna do that before the new year, and then I also want to make sure that it's fucking worth it. Holy shit. Do some fun shit. Do the little dance I like, right? Is kind of the idea I'm going for. So I'd like to add a little bit of variety in there. So drawing streams, cool. And I can make it fun. It doesn't have to be fucking grueling. Fucking build a streams, duh. right? Whatever. And then I can write the particular series. Cool. Um, What if you downloaded ZZZ and played it? Ye Sheng Huang is a super cool sword girl, and you would love her. Plus, they were adding co-op, so we could like maybe play together. Haha. Yes, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Playthrough. Body. Rematch. 1v1s. Squad. Rank ups. And then let me put the one we know is going to happen the most. Mikey Duos. Will the 12-hour Persona streams be public or members? I'm not gonna lie, you just started saying shit. Damn, I catch one stream and I'm learning all kinds of shit. Nice. I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. You're just saying shit. Persona 5 streams. The thing is like the problem, not the problem, but the thing I'm trying to like square is like, okay, I actually don't know if I can promise 2 member streams a week, but if I'm like, I'm deep in a Dark Souls 3 playthrough, I'm like, do we just take a break for a week to do some other shit, or do we just mainline it? Or like if we're doing a fucking like Persona fucking, let me think. For my, oh, sorry, Kashima Glazer. For my birthday, can you do Kashima gender video? Also, you, she, her. Sorry, my bad. And yeah, Kashima video. I could probably make some shit shake for that. I'm trying to think. Let me think. Because I'm also trying to think of like timing wise, right? But yeah, I might be able to get something done. What Johnny streams could we do? I'm thinking about that as well, gang. I would say like an editing stream, but I don't know if y'all have much interest in seeing like a pro just like fucking, hold my hands and like, treat me like a toddler in like Premiere Pro. We also don't use the same thing. Notion, right? Notion. Kagurabachi rereads, because why not? Kagurabachi rereads, because why not? Fuck. I mean, manga reads wouldn't be bad, but I'm just not trying to get my shit nuked, Let me think here. Public stream ideas. I also need some public stream ideas. I gotta catch up on Kagurabachi low key. You do. It's been solid. I'm very interested in holding hands, BR. What? What does that have to do with anything I just said? Is that a Maharaga wheel necklace? Yeah. Funny story, chat. Funny story. What wheel streams do you feel like doing? So, I mean, obviously, when JJK comes back, we're probably doing like 2 or 3. I'm gonna be honest, for 2 reasons. 1, I miss doing them. I miss the JJK versions of them. And 2, money. Let me not y'all. Let me not pretend I'm something I'm not, right? But yeah, JJK streams. We'll get into that in a second. Funny story about this. I had a dream last night, where I think my like dad is wearing a chain and he thinks it like broke and fell on the ground. We're like searching for it, and then end of the dream is like, oh, it's actually been hanging around your neck, pops. I never call him that. I don't know why I said that. Whatever, right? It's like, oh, it's actually been there the entire time, right? And I remember kind of half being asleep, rolling around in bed, hearing a like a no, that sounds like a bone. Hearing a chink, like a clang or whatever, right? And thinking, damn, did I just break my necklace? That's crazy. Did I just break my chain? Nah, that's impossible. By the way, half sleep. It probably went more like, and then just kept going back to sleep, right? I wake up, I get up, I play my music so I can get hype and like do shit. I sit up in bed, I grab my chain, and it's like, why the fuck is it not around my neck? This one is, although I don't think this is a chain, I think this is more like a choker. This one is, right? This one isn't. And I'm like, fuck. I grab it, 2 pieces. Like, this clasp, hold on. Y'all aren't going to be able to see it. Y'all are not going to be able to see it. This clasp, is like, one of these is like bent off wrong. And I'm like, shit. I just got this fixed. Oh my God. I'm a horrible person, right? But I'm like, no. We can do this. We can do this. I can fix this myself. Because when I had gotten it fixed, I had seen how the person did it. And so I was like, I have a memory. I can do that too. I grab my fucking bag of tools. Not my bag of tools. It's my dad's bag of tools that he left here. But they're my bag of tools for the time being. I grab my bag of tools, right? Bring them over. I grab these pliers, right? And I'm like, fuck it. We're going to get this shit done now. It took me 20 minutes. These things, these little things that you have to bend back, they're so fucking small. They're so delicate. I fat fingered it for like 20 minutes straight. By the way, it was like 5:45 in the morning. I was so frustrated. I was like, fucking, come on, man. Fuck. Pure silence, by the way. I had to pause the music so I could see and move better. Holy shit. Had to lock in so hard. Let's see. What has been happening in my storytelling? Yeah, anyways, I fixed it because you could see it's around my neck. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Draco, stop. I'm getting jealous. I'm sorry, Lethality. I just admire him, but if you can make him happier, then go for it. I just want what's best for him. What the fuck? Very mature, Draco. I'm all good. Have at him now. Where's our pendant at, BR? Oh, it's in my bedroom. BR body pillow, who says no? You either have night terrors or JJK dreams. Very funny. Dude, you know what's funny as hell? I've been having like some severe fucking like vivid ass nightmares. Not even nightmares, but like very vivid ass, like pretty poignant or at least personally meaningful dreams. And it's just been fucking like, it's been freaking me out, but it's just been kind of weird, dude. Like I'll wake up in a mood because I'm like, what the fuck? Sounds like some mad downscale on the previous person who clearly failed to repair it. No, it was repaired just fine. I think what probably happened is like I like laid on it and then turned and it was a whole thing. It wasn't broken in a way that was like unrepairable. It was actually in the part that they fixed it where it fell off and I was like, oh fuck, I can fix it like this because I saw them do it. Uraha versus Choso. I think a Choso might be cooked, but I'm just saying off like Aura. Choker, I barely know her type shit. Had to pause the music so I could see. Oh, you were tired. Damn, fair play. Fuck. It's a sign that you have been praising Kashima enough. You might be right. BR technique mimicry confirmed. Deadass canon. I can fuck with that. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm too happy with that one. Okay. Let's see. Jujutsu Kaisen. Several. Let me think. Do you still have to the local library to draw? Nigga, why'd you put that in quotations? You know, Sleepy Danger, I gotta give you credit, because, like, despite being a broke-ass, bum-ass, short-ass, like, Australian, bro, you do be, like, sending chats that, like, really make me laugh sometimes, and are, like, so hateful in ways that's interesting, dude. It's like, when you're on your A game, which is very rare, because you're, like, always failing, despite all of your study sessions, like, you really do some, like, good, aggravating work, man. Good shit. That really quickly got under my skin because it's like, why is draw in quotes? Go to hell. Go to hell. For sure. So Jujutsu Kaisen. Let me look something up real quick, chat. Let me do anime 2026. We might just be able to just time this shit for real. We might be able to just time this shit. No one's watching a building a Hell's Paradise character. Deadass. South African? Nah, that nigga's Australian. I've canonized it. What the fuck is this? Okay. So we got JJK. No one's watching a How to Build a Hell's Paradise character. No one's watching that shit for free run. Fire Force. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. I just do rage bait. Sleeping Danger might genuinely hate you. I think it's skill that does come from like a level of like disdain for sure. And okay, then a bunch of nothing. Black Clover do be coming back in 2026. Did this nigga actually just say that to me? Hold on. Did the nigga just say Black Clover be coming back? I know. Okay, Bleach. Bleach will be coming back in 2026. This nigga. I mean, BR hated me first for no reason. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're such a fucking bot. Oh, chat. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, switch up of the century. Let me do a JoJo's one. Yo, chat, switch up of the century. Let me do a JoJo's one. Chat, who says no? Wait, my morals kind of do, but whatever. Build your Madoka Magica girl, except you have to watch the movie for that. Fuck. Oh shit. W propaganda. Fuck. Okay. What's the beef with Black Clover? Genuine question. I mean, one, Sleeping Danger likes it, so fuck him and any series that he rocks with. And two, I just think Black Clover is like pretty mediocre, honestly. Yes, really? Eh. I don't know why, but Black Clover came out your mouth and I instantly started laughing. You know why you did, bro. If you want to make me upset, start with part 7 and say all the other parts were bad and didn't interest you. I mean, part 3 is when JoJo's gets good, so I mean, I could probably start pretty close. It's also ass. Yeah, I didn't say all that, but like, I believed it. Also, Jesus, I can't believe we're finally getting a season of Strange Fake. Yeah, type shit, I'm happy for y'all. What? Why did I think there was so much motion this year? Black Clover doesn't have enough dragons, yo. I'm fucking tweaking. Cosmo Blazer, I see you in fucking Honor One's chat all the time. Holy shit. I don't know why you saying that was like, no. How does she know? I was like, oh, wait. My bad. It's fucking crazy. How much JoJo seasons have you watched? I slept up to part 5. Have we done a Naruto wheel, or is the task too daunting? The task isn't too daunting. I could do it. But no, we haven't done it. And you know, just in time for the Naruto anime to not come out. Naruto. You'd probably like Jotaro, but I don't know if you can handle 3 parts stand of the week formula. I don't know why you're talking as if I'm hating JoJo's from outside the club. Nigga, I've been inside. I've been here, bro. Like, granted, you know, early on, insofar as like, you know, anime viewing shit, right? It could, I wouldn't even be surprised if I reread that shit and I was like, oh my god, Araki, your art is so goated. But it's like, dude, it's not like I've read the shit. I know what happens. One of the few women you have left in that chat, remember your girls, BR? Okay. One, here's the thing. Here's what's crazy. I just did. 1. 2, you know, I'm gonna let you make the one lethality. You spin. Broken delay type shit. Well, you talked about JoJo's like you were allergic to it. My bad. Yeah, and how do you find out you're allergic to something? You consume it and then go into anaphylactic shock. That's what happened. He's like, JoJo. You know what I mean? That's what happened. Dude, I think I'd slime one of y'all out for more people to rock with Hell's Paradise, to be honest with you. Gotta make speculation videos about non-existent Naruto specials. Broken Ronin. Dude, I'm just hoping that, like, I'm hoping the Naruto anime comes back so I have an excuse to drop full potential Naruto videos, deadass. Because that's truly and honestly how I think it happens. That's truly and honestly how I think I'm able to make it. You were in the club like a straight person at a gay bar. You were there, but you were never really there. I mean, I don't know if your analogy fits because I've never been like in the club in that setting. Um, but I mean, type shit. I mean, that feels like a double entendre considering like JoJo's and shit. But maybe I would eat 5 parts of shit. I hate you. You need self love, and that's why I'm here for you. That's you wouldn't. Yeah, no, you definitely would though. Like I'll just be dead ass with you, Draco. You show up to the pod too much and expect us to be like on time too often to say you wouldn't eat 5 parts of shit. Like, no offense, and I truly mean it this way, right? But you're no different than me. you're, you're, you know what I mean? Like 2 peas in a pod type shit. Cause I see you, bro. I be seeing you. Damn, are they gonna be? Damn, they're not on time. Fuck, I keep believing. Cause I be sitting here, right? I don't know if y'all know how this happens. I just be sitting here waiting for whenever we had this shit happen, right? Looking at chat. Damn, bro, they're making fun of us already. Every time. Every time. BR, what is a full potential Naruto video? Sell me on it. Have you seen my other JJK full potential videos? It's taking a character, say Itachi, and you go, hey, if you plugged your controller into the character and made them pursue nothing but strength, like completely, how strong could they get, and what would be their particular path to power given their circumstances? And then you go down that route. The same way I did with other JJK characters. More like a 1-to-1. Yeah, you couldn't enjoy JoJo's because you weren't gay enough yet. You've definitely grown in that sense recently. Thanks. Full potential Shisui soloing the verse type shit. I mean, what are we doing for Itachi? Social distancing? I mean, one, Itachi, dude, go to Orochimaru. Get Kabuto to hook you up, gang. One. Two, and listen, I say this as Sasuke's #1 fan. He's sliming that nigga out. He's telling him, dude, I did all of this for the sake of our clan, making Sasuke develop his Mangekyo. Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan Itachi, right? Stamina problems fixed, no blindness. And then you just start doing shit. Hey, Danzo, give me Shisui's other eye back. Fuck you. Oh, you can kind of cook with it. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I can actually show you all a bunch of the full potential videos I have. And I would like to do all of them eventually, but we'll see. A lot of them are not JJK, so it's sort of like up in the air because I pour a lot of like, to me it feels like it's a lot of the fun of just like talking to your friend about like, dude, it'd be so crazy if this character did this character did that, but I don't make a lot of them because it's sort of like fucking, it's scary. What if it flops? And like statistically it will. And so I just gotta, you just gotta think about it for real. Danzo's speed walked up to Shisui, palmed his fucking eyes, man. Just be happy agenda pushing wasn't prevalent when Naruto dropped. Amen. Listen, no disrespect. I would say that it was. It just took a different form, right? Agendas have just evolved and grown over time. Ooh, fuck. Huh. That do be a shame. Your full potential are some of your best. I agree. I have so much fun with them. And y'all are gonna see them again. In 2026. I think the first one that's probably gonna drop for the year is gonna be Choso. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Choso. I'm maybe like 40% of the way writing through that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get like I'm probably gonna try to knock a lot of the writing out before the new year, record it, and I'm not gonna. I don't like editing the full potential videos because it's sort of like I need somebody that has strength beyond strength. You know what I mean? Like I prefer for lack of a better word, a real nigga to handle those editing wise, because I'm like real in the writing recording section. Um, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like I can edit type shit. Are you gonna wait for Curse Now to do full potential videos? For now, yeah, fuck no. Holy shit, dude. I'm just gonna make a full potential now video after, and then I might just do like a curse section after. Making a sandwich for myself right now, and I can't help but feel ashamed. I think the misogyny of this channel is getting internalized. Didn't you just like, weren't you like an hour ago, like, I mean, kind of like praising me for my feminist, arguments? I remember that chat. I remember that talk. Oh shit! You want to see some of the thumbnails I have, chat? Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. You want to see a lot of thumbnails I have, chat? These are a lot of thumbnails I have. These are some fun shit. Some of these I don't even know. I commissioned this when JJK season 2 was coming out. I don't even know what I was doing this for, bro. My thought process had to have been this was a Megami versus Mahito video, but I was like, there's no way I was gonna set him up like that. But then I thought, the way Mahito was moving in season 2, I might have been willing to set that nigga up like that. Anyways, this is for a Yuta in Shibuya video that I'm working on. This is, I actually don't know. I need help because I want to use all of these thumbnails. I need to figure out what some of these are for, right? Dude, yeah, I need to lock in. Art Soul's cute, type shit. This one, it might be, because I commissioned this one. I commissioned it for the Toji. I'll show y'all. I commissioned it for the Toji versus everyone video, but I did this thing that happens every once in a while where I basically double commission someone because this is, I mean, obviously Toji versus every sorcerer, but I think I had commissioned this for the same purpose. And so I have to figure out a new use for it. I'm thinking maybe who is the best fighter in Jujutsu Kaisen might be the idea, right? Are you saving Yuta versus Kenny for season 4? Probably not. This one is like obvious. This one's self-explanatory. Either like Hikari versus Ishiguro straight up, or Hikari versus Sendai, right? That could be an interesting deep dive on Toji. Kind of similar thinking, but we'll see. Maki versus Hikari. Excuse me. Who's your artist, bro? They're fire. I have a few different artists. If you want, I can show you guys like the links to their Twitter and stuff like that. I'll do that in a second. This one might be like a Sukuna versus Hunter x Hunter type shit. I think this is when a reference from Maryu and blitzing Netero and what is it, Zeno Zoldyck? Excuse me. And then this is a probably like everyone versus Sukuna type shit. Maybe I could just title it 100 Sorcerer versus 1 Sukuna. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, these are the like the thumbnails I commissioned a long time ago and can finally put in use. I have a Yuta and Toji one as well though. Let me grab that for y'all. It's a bit low quality, just the one I have offhand. But y'all can still see it real quick. I'll go find like the actual sized up file later, but Yuta versus Toji was probably gonna drop when Toji was doing his thing. Ouch. Link the artist for the last one. All right, hold on. For this one, yeah, I got you. Yeah, let me see. God, Chad, I'll be honest with you. I was like in a really like stinky mood earlier today, like kind of like, just like kind of bad vibes. But honestly, fuck, dude, I should just stream every time I'm in a bad fucking mood. God damn. I almost always feel more interested in like working after the fact. How many things in your 25 goals you accomplish? Probably about 50% of them. I failed in the drawing one, which I'm not super happy about. I think I got about, I meant to go and finish, and we'll talk about it more on the honored ones, like New Year's stream, but I meant to finish 6 sketchbooks, and I think I finished what amounts to about 5. So it's not like I didn't make an effort, but there was I definitely could have done it, right? I could have made a much more concerted effort to do that. There was like maybe a month or two period where I just wasn't drawing enough, for sure. Why are y'all calling me stinky? What's going on here? Toji thumbnail goes hard. It could be Gauntlet type video if it was just about hands. Yeah, I definitely think I'm either thinking of that or like just doing something where it's like all of them. Didn't you have 3 done by March? Yeah, that's why I fucked up. But to be fair, those sketchbooks were a little bit smaller. If you want to see some of the sketchbooks that like I didn't complete or haven't completed just yet. So these are the. Hold on, let me make sure. Nope. So these are the 2 that if I finished, I would have had 6 even. For a couple of those, they're like just a bit smaller sketchbooks. And one thing that I think I did wrong, I guess, was just splitting up stuff too much. I'd have an anatomy sketchbook, I'd have a form sketchbook, and then like a kind of just like a do whatever the fuck I want sketchbook. And so I think like if I had just consolidated all of those things, I probably would have finished a bit more. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? We live when we learn. What am I going to do, right? Like maybe the logical thing to do is, fuck, dude, you didn't hit your goal. Maybe reset it there. Nah, I'm going to up it, I think, actually. I think that's actually more cool and more aura. But yeah. What was I talking about beforehand? Oh, yeah. Oh, it makes me more excited to do upload stuff. I see. One-shot time next year, right? Yo, you know what? You'll see something cool from me. You'll either see like some fight drawing, or you will see like some one-shot. Yeah. I'm willing to stand on that because like what I said I would do it this year and I didn't. Fuck, I lost. Guess what? Hey, wheel spins, clink, and we adapt, motherfucker. Shameless plug. I low-key made a manga, or at least something like it. Yo, where can we see it? where shamelessly plug where the fuck it's at. Okay, artists. Let's see. So Sumo Llama. I'm gonna just put these guys up here for you. So the Sumo Llama, I commission him a lot. I'm pretty sure you guys are a little bit more familiar with him. Whatever. Okay. Art Lilith. I've done for a few, and I'll also put some of their art that they've done for me. Old username. There we go. This is Art Lilith's current account. If you're curious, she did these thumbnails for me. A lot of my Blue Lock ones. This one's funny. I like this one. I think this might be one of my only thumbnails where I have like my avatar in them. I don't know if I like doing that as a general thing, but I thought it was funny for this one time. This one I liked. This one was good. And then this one's like a fucking classic. I fuck with that one so much. Holy shit. Calling them your staff is cooking me. Dude, it's the only word I can think of. Because, like, it's funny? The original word I thought of was helpers, and that sounded worse. But yeah, no. Staff is funny, especially because they're not on a payroll. Yeah, and then this one. I still need to do this one. I think this is the title for this is called The Inspirations for Kagura Apache. What app are you using? I use Notion. I like it a lot. I'm in Andrew. This guy actually now works on Corey Kenshin's manga, if you guys are curious. But moving the wrong way, idiot. But he's done some of my favorite thumbnails for sure. Yeah, this Full Potential Mahito one's is a classic. It's a fucking classic. I didn't know you commissioned Kurto. I haven't yet. I want to. I'm commissioning him for something right now, actually. I'm commissioning him for something right now. So that's why I put him up here. Blue Love vs. Maharaga. Yeah, appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. Fair enough. Helpers is crazy. Helpers, you making it sound like they're elves or something. Chat, truly and honestly, give me if you have a better turn of phrase, give it to me. But I just don't have one. This is for a Sojo Chihiro thing. By the way, I can pull up their Twitters for y'all. It's just I'm just kind of going through. Wow, I guess I'm not staffed like that. Don't be like that. Holy fuck! Don't be like that, Maria. Shit, we can get you on the staff team. We can get you on the staff team. Unpaid interns is crazy. I'm not doing that. I've returned on my alt with the shameless video plug on this channel. I'm hoping it's decent. All right, let me oops. Let me add that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that in a bit. I'm watching that in a bit. That's cool. That's cool though. I have a lot of respect for anybody that makes shit. I have respect for. That's cool. It's always cool as hell. I haven't even seen it yet, but just good job on making some shit. I mean that. Maria, your staff, you and Mosaic for real type shit. Yeah, I also don't have Mosaic up here. This, you know what, this gap is literally for one of y'all, and I need to make another one. Sweet dreams, guys. It's so late. Type shit. Have a good night, Maria. Have a good night. When are we adding Mosaic to the payroll? As soon as I have role to pay with. This is another one that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I like this one a lot. Yeah, good detail artist. Got them working on something right now. And this is a mutual mine. This one I didn't commission. I just asked him. I was like, dude, I really need like a UG aura thing for a thumbnail I'm trying to make, or for a video I'm trying to make right now. Can I use one of these? Like, I'll credit you or pay you if you want. And he's like, yeah, sure. So that was cool. This one I commissioned him for the aura. Oops. Hold on, let me go middle, just so you can see Kajaku. Aura. Mikey. Bored to video, guys. BR Bocce video when? I'd like to wait, to be honest, but it might gotta be sooner rather than later, to be honest. These aren't thumbnails he's done for me. These are just pieces of art, but this is for me to reference until I get him to do something for me. This is Toji Ghetto. I like this one. And then this is another one I like. It came out pretty well. I fucked with it. Yeah, it's 241, but I have the energy, the stamina, the aura, the vibes, the Akatsuha. Type shit. I fuck with that. But yeah. So if there's any artists, what was it? And I'm sure there's a couple here. Super chats. My bad. Kashima Glazer, thank you for the 5. For the possibility of my birthday stream, it should be college-educated Kashima versus the JJK verse. Also, highly recommend the Monster Hunter games. What is that? The Monster... I'm dumb as fuck. I was thinking the Monster Hunter games as, like, one thing. The Monster Hunter, like, the game... Oopsies. Monster Hunter games. I hope that didn't show anything critical. That'd be very bad. Let's hope it didn't. I have them, actually. I will play them someday. Maybe even on stream. So we just gotta cross our fingers on that one. No, we don't. Y'all are crazy. I would not stay up late for this guy of all people. Respect, though. What the fuck? Oh, actually, it did not show anything crazy. Okay, cool. That's cool. Jesus Christ, that was scary. Anyways, okay. Thank you, Kashima Glazer, for the 5. Birthday stream, educated Kashima versus JJK verse. So Thursday, I probably won't be streaming because I think that's when. What did you say? The 29th? Is your birthday? Yeah. I probably won't be streaming then, but I might be able to drop a video. Preferably, I'd like to save most of my Kashima shit for when he comes in the anime. But I could probably get one off for sure. Yeah. Okay. Webslinger, thank you for the 10. Yuta gets all Shinjuku fighters' curse techniques except Dojo. Can he use them as well as the OG? Can use them as well as the OG users. Gets Yuji and Maki's physical stats added to his own. Zero strain on his brain. Can he 1v1 Shinjuku Sukuna? Which thumbnails have you drawn? 0. Hold on. So Yuta gets Yuji and Maki's strength added to his own. Let me do some mental math over here, chat. So let me do something real quick. So like, we'll say Yuji and Maki relative. So like Maki equals 3 fingers physical, right? Yuji equals he's cooked. It's over. Fuck. He loses. He could probably. I will say though. He could probably listen. He could probably fuck up 15 figure Sukuna like that. Maybe. No 10 shadows. No world dismantle. No, he might not. He might still be cooked. Yeah, no, he might still be fucked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it might be looking a little critical for him. It might be looking a little critical for him. I think Kashima with a college education could solo almost every JJK character, teach this motherfucker about electromagnets, and it's over. We can do that. Can you beat Three Finger Sukuna? Hey. You want to know something really cool? You want to know something just really fucking cool? It's like, and I think this is a part of the reason I love making JJK videos so much. It's like, I'm so tapped in. How many fingers of Sukuna can you beat? I'm already where y'all's heads are at. I'm already there. I'm already knowing. By the way, if y'all are curious what the prep is looking like, it's not as much as I'd like it to be, but hey, we still got, let's see, when does the 8th come? We still got like what is essentially 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks to stat pad this. But right now we got 2 videos recorded, we got 1 video being edited, and we got 1 that's scripted. All right, we're making moves. All right, chat room, we're making moves. Maki is getting turned heavily restricted sushi by Three Finger Sukuna. I kind of disagree, but that's why I'm gonna make that a series for real. Oops. Okay. Fuck. Do you think Yuji was trying to secretly get killed by Yuta when he said he could kill him as 15 Finger Sukuna? I mean, Yuta seems to think that like Yuji was kind of like trying to die a little bit, but I don't think when he said like, oh, he could kill 15 Finger Sukuna, Yuta was, was trying to get Yuta killed. No, Yuji meant that shit. He thought the aura was enough. He thought the aura was enough. We will be there. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a series. I think it'd be cool to go through like some strong characters, and see what they scale at. I'm not gonna lie to you, Heavy Iron. I can't believe I read that sentence all wrong. Why settle for the mundane when you can turn theoretical physics into actual physics? Chat, don't answer this. Am I washed when it comes to like thinking up normal stream ideas? Am I like fucking cooked? Like, don't answer that meanly, but maybe nicely. Could you do a video on what if Yuji trained for 10 years? What if Yuji was locked in the betrayed and locked in the hyperbolic time chamber? Holy fuck. It's funny as hell. We can't be the best at everything. I'm not gonna lie, that might have hurt worse than you just saying I was ass at that. You struck gold 1 time, and because you didn't stick to it, you feel washed. What the fuck are you talking about? Twitter is a weird place, man. I gotta stop looking at that. Dude, putting yourself on the spot for videos is not easy. Oh, no. Video ideas? That's simple, right? Video ideas is all of these, right? Or all of these, right? I have video ideas for days. My thing is just like I'm trying to think of like stream ideas and shit like that. I think you're just inexperienced, plus you're always trying to put on some sort of effort and game plan into it. In reality, sometimes you just gotta turn cam on and let shit flow. Like, type shit. You know, I don't know. It's just cool to have like it's cool to have like formats, I think. Like things that like you can come to stream and expect a certain kind of vibe. Like, I think that's why the build of streams are so fun for a lot of people. You come in, you kind of know it's, you know, it's event time, whatever. But like I get you, I guess, right? I get you, I guess. Um, tight shit. um, I like what Draco said. W Dick Red. Um, nah, Draco made a fair point. I can't even hate too much. Fuck. That was crazy. Y'all didn't see me misspell that. Y'all didn't see me misspell that. I want Kashimo's VA to be Grimjaw's VA. I can't lie. I'm not going. Nah, that's gonna sound like Thing Japan. To be honest, that's crazy as hell. I was just gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I've ever like. I don't know if I've ever been like super disappointed by like when I'm watching an anime that I like, and I was like, dude, they fucking. My God, bro, you fucked up the casting for X character. I don't know if that's ever happened to me, or if I've ever noticed that. Put on Monster Hunter, I will make people show up to those. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm glad you about it. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas or whatever Tupac said. Stay in Australia, bro. Kirito's VA for Kashimo. I don't know what Kirito fucking sounds like. Excuse me. I don't know. That shit might be ass. Just have theme stream weeks, take the pressure off, or do a spin a wheel stream and choose an idea off there. That's how you shit, I guess. But like, I kind of need some ideas. That's cool. Have confidence in your natural ability to be entertaining. You don't need a script. Type shit. You know what? I appreciate that, Draco. I appreciate it. Thank you, big bro. That means a lot. I low-key felt disappointed for Toji's Japanese voice actor when it first dropped, but it grew on me. Oh no, that shit had me wet. I gotta think before I fucking speak. Jesus Christ. Ban whoever said the Tupac line. Holy fuck. You should do more post video streams like the Gojo for Suzukina. Holy shit, Heavy Iron, you're a fucking genius. Dear fucking God. Yo. Take an IQ test right now. I'm not gonna lie, you're locked. You're so locked. Yeah, no, I actually like that idea a lot. That'd be very fucking cool. Gives me an opportunity to not be a dickhead and reply to more comments too. Let's see. Had you what? I mean, y'all heard me. Yeah, the Kokichi cast fried me, and then I ended up loving Kokichi. For Kashimo, I need Yuki Kaji, please. Isn't that... hold on. Am I tripping? Is that not who voices Yuki? Am I tweaking? Hold on. Let me just see characters. Nope. Todoroki? Hold on. Let me be moved. Okay. Alright. Oh, hold on. Kenma? Wait. I just realized I don't remember how, like, most of these people sound on my head. Fuck! Alright. Who the fuck am I thinking voices Yuji? Why do I think Yuki Kaji? Oh, I guess he voices Eren. Ah, he voices Eren? Nah, that's fine. He didn't write him. Why do I have this dumb hair thing? Hold on. Oh, never mind. I fixed that. Okay. I got some membership stream ideas. We can go to the drawing streams. Maybe one drawing stream a month, right? Until we get the Dark Souls arc. Let me think. He didn't write him? I fucking hate you. Dude, I love that, dude. I love that so much. I love that I inspire such vitriol in the people that I've like cultivated in my community. Digital art arc when? I'll be real with you. I'd be pretty interested in doing it. Um, but like two things, right? Maybe one day I'll try it. My brother gave me a drawing tablet a while ago. It's just a pain in the fucking ass to set up, and I don't know how I'd stream off of it. But if that doesn't work, I don't know how I'd stream off an iPad either. But personally, I think it'd be pretty fun. But as for like streaming it, I don't know how I'd do that. Holy fuck. I don't know. Sorry, chat. Had a hock a loogie real quick. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Just be glad I like fucking I muted up for y'all. You're welcome. Um, Funnily enough, Kirk Thornton voices the narrator in both Baki and JJK. That's tight. Would love to see your top 10 strongest JJK characters in order. It should get the Hornet's Nest as Venom. I might do ranking every character in Jujutsu Kaisen video for when like work on that throughout the entire year and then drop it when JJK season 3 part 2 ends. Are you still sick? It's been like 2 weeks. Nigga, no, it hasn't been like 2 weeks, and no, as you can hear, I'm not still sick. Just got a little just a little bit of mucal buildup. I will say though, I know some people that have been sick for a week. Not a week, for a while. Pray for them. Lethality, just, one of them, I guess. It's just OBS BR for the drawing software you're using. Oh my. Why didn't I think of that? It's just, hold on. It's just OBS, guys. I've never, streaming for over half a decade, I never thought it was just OBS for the drawing software I was using. Holy shit. Wow. Lethality, you've cleared my skies. Digital arc incoming, guys. Didn't know you could do that. This guy. Didn't know. Fuck. I don't know why I'm being an asshole. The simple problem is that like when I connect my my drawing tablet to my computer, basically I don't have enough outlets, right? I don't have enough things to go into my computer. It works as a it takes away two monitors set up right now. If I plug in my drawing tablet, I have to unplug one of my monitors and it fucks my whole thing up. Let's see. Yeah. Shout out the Japanese voice actor. Shadow's Japanese voice actor is voicing Naoya. He also voices Gin from Bleach. Damn. Low genuinely, Kashima owns my soul. That was kind of real. I could have felt that in his heyday for sure. Get a USB splitter, easy solution. No sarcasm. Didn't think of that. Appreciate you. Thanks. Can't lie, it's probably cancer. I got a lot in my family already. The Reaper is coming. Don't say that. That's not good. But let's hope not. Much like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You got me agreeing with Sleeping Danger. I'm pretty mad about that. Let's hope not. Most drawing tablets come with a USB splitter. Then nigga, I don't know what y'all were talking about. Then I need a fucking thing that goes into my computer better. Is basically all I'm saying. I need it so it doesn't replace my monitor. And, oh, that's also another issue. I can't use my mouse when my drawing tablet's plugged in. It's impossible. Doesn't work. So, that's why as well. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, in terms of my personal digital drawing arc, I think once I decide to shell out the money to get an iPad, I probably will. I won't be doing that probably for a bit, though, because I spent a lot of money recently. Christmas and other things kind of coming up in recent times really fucking Really clean my clock chat room. Hey, bro, could you please do... that was... Whatever. Hey, bro, could you please do an if now you reach his full potential video? Projection sorcery is a cool cursing technique and nothing gets enough love. Yeah, I got you. Just for you. Yeah, I'll probably drop that when he gets his shit fucked up. All right, fuck, I'll lock in. Oh my god. Thanks. Appreciate you. Okay. Okay, so chat. Also, let me go over to the upload schedule. I'm gonna delete these in a second, but here's the what the fuck? Oh, here's the order I'm thinking, right? So I'm thinking this video drops. Because here's the thing, right? I'm gonna have to really front load. It's good that they're dropping the 2 episodes back to back. It's gonna be pretty cool to watch those. I gotta think about how I'm gonna upload this though. So I'm thinking a Choso video has to go up. I'm thinking a Yuta video goes up as well. And then maybe so I'm thinking first week of JJK, right? Who do we think is stronger now? Your Nabito? Y'all don't need to think. That's what y'all have me for. I'll think for you. But I'm thinking Choso. I'm thinking a Choso video. No, fuck. But I need the... Okay, so I'm thinking 2 Choso's videos. I'm thinking the Versus battle, and I'm thinking the Full Potential video. Fuck, that's gonna be a bit tight. Then I'm thinking 2 Yuta videos. I'll probably save the Yuta and Shibuya. Fuck, but I really want to do the Yuta and Shibuya one too. Fuck. Chat, there are too many video ideas for... Okay, let me think of some shit. Real quick. Let me plan out. Holy shit, JJK season 3 drops in 2 weeks. Yes, it sure does. Yuta first and Choso, now he can come later. Yeah, now he's gonna come later. Lethality, thank you for the 1 gifted membership. Thank you. What is Cream's asking me to questions for? One second. I need to send a message. Cream's just talking to me about some... I wish he was just in chat so I could communicate to him directly. I don't want to... Okay, whatever. Thank you. And Alfredo Sauce got the membership. Type shit. Dingerbent Kashimo slams now even harder than he normally does. I'll fuck with that. Nobita beats Human Naoya into a wheelchair. Kurosawa grabs him and turns him his dad into a splatter on the wall. Type. But yeah, just do Yuta and Shibuya after the Sendai colony. I know I could. It's just like, fuck. But I have like other Yuta videos I can do. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me think. I'm gonna match up videos to episodes, right? Just in my head. I love planning. Just planning, chat. I don't even know why I like planning because it's difficult for me to follow plans, right? It's difficult for me to fucking follow plans, but like I love doing it regardless. Okay, whatever. So we're gonna go Yuta versus Yuji Ep. We're gonna go, or just events, right? We're gonna go Choso versus Naoya. We'll go Maki versus Zenin Clan. We'll go, what happened after that? Hikari bullshit. Okay, now let me think of like topics for these, because I think then Yuji versus Higuruma. Then Megumi versus Reggie, and I think we might get Sendai, so Yuta versus Sendai. Okay, so let me just think of like, let me allocate videos. So, fuck, Megumi versus Naoya after Reggie fight. Someone else recommend, or maybe it was you actually, Action W, but someone commented about Megumi versus Naoya. I don't know what is making that topic pop in people's minds, but I might be able to make some shit shake with that. I'm not gonna lie. Bro gotta narrate his own nonsense? What the fuck? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I think people will be more hyped and interested in a Yuta video. My ears are ringing. It's probably nothing. Okay. So we'll do, I don't know yet. So we'll do, so we gotta get 2 Choso videos for the thing. So we'll do full Choso, full potential, duh, right? And then Choso versus Jogo, mainly because I have a thumbnail that I was supposed to use like with JJK season 2. I just never did. This will do. Fuck, I actually don't know what to do. Well, I got now, yeah. Full potential. Now, yeah, versus Naobito. The thing is with Maki videos, I have a lot of Maki versus battles I can do, but I don't know if I should. No, you can just split the difference. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have enough, so you can just do. Maybe not that. Oh, you can definitely do a my one, idiot. What are you thinking? Okay. Fuck. More crossverse who uses their superpower better videos. Oh, for sure. If y'all have some suggestions, drop them. You know what I mean? I'm always down. To be honest, I'm always down. What do you think about Alonzi saying Toji beats Sendai calling to Yuta? I'm not familiar with the video you're referencing, but like, I don't think saying that is like particularly egregious. I don't know if I agree. I haven't like done the research on Yuta versus Toji, but it's like, if Maki and Yuta are kind of relative, in Shinjuku, it's not crazy to think that with less curse techniques, Toji, equal to Maki, shouldn't be capable of beating him. Do you have any character analysis videos in mind? I do. They'll just take a fucking more time. I gotta think. Ah, fuck. I also want to do. Ah, fuck. Okay, hold on. Let me think here. Let me think, chat. Let me think here. Okay. Maki and Yuta relative? Physically, at least. Maki should probably be stronger and faster. But Maki probably has better sense than Yuta. Yuta gets around that through like an assortment of hacks and, basically having 2 of them. Okay. I do have a couple I could do. Let me see. But I just have to, like, I have this. I have a couple. How Toji guaranteed is literally grave. Yeah. I have a couple. I have a couple of now. I have actually a lot of analysis. Actually, it's a long year. You don't have to squeeze them all out now. Yeah, I know. Lawrence Violet, on what side do you disagree? Maki isn't relative? Like Maki's below or Maki's above? Has the second court date been announced? Fuck no. That's kind of why I'm also like, I don't know, kind of. The thing is I will say, one thing I can do right now is like part 1 and part 2 gap. I'm not really worried about that. There's a lot of miscellaneous videos that can be made. Let me just do that, and then I'll do non-JJK and JJK. There's a lot of stuff that can be done there. Anyways, no, I think Yuta cooks both type shit. Okay. Explain yourself. Okay, let me think here. Okay, so do I back to back full potential videos though? Because like I won't say no one's batting for my. Man, this is tough. Y'all are seeing a lot of y'all are seeing some like behind the scenes calculations. I don't even know if it's beneficial for y'all to see them, but I like doing it, so whatever. The calculus I always make is like when an episode drops, right? Because I don't really plan on sacrificing any of these topics in general. But you got court shit. I don't got court shit. Oh, it has a second court date. No, core. Like second core of the anime. Toto's Boogie Woogie versus Minato Flying Raijin. You know what's funny? I have that as a drawing idea. But I don't hate that as an idea to just do. Like, it's obviously Minato's, but, I don't hate that like general, like, direction, though. Oh, no, you think Yuta cooks both. Yeah, Yuta cooks both. Okay, bet. What was bet for my Zenin? I have no context or shit. Anyways, it's sort of like when an episode drops, I'm sort of thinking, okay, there are a bunch of videos I could do, but what video is the one that like will most benefit from coming out now, right? Because it's like, okay, you know, an episode only drops once a week. There are like a myriad of different things that can happen. I could focus on Yuta. I could focus on Yuji. I could focus on Choso. I could focus on Naoya because those are both dropping at the same time. No, I had Jujutsu earlier in the year though. But like with Choso, I'm imagining full potential. Choso versus Jogo can just come out whenever, right? That's kind of that's the calculus I make. Yuta versus Yuji, I don't know yet. Maki, I have to make a video for her. I want to make a video for her. I have to make a video for her. It's like, fuck, which one do I do? I don't give a fuck about Minato, so Toto better. Relax. Naoya versus Naobito could probably come after. Naoya full potential video after gets crushed. Let me think. Are there any versus battles I want to do for this Maki? Probably not. I could do Maki versus Yuta. Oh, you know what would be real grimy? You know what would be real fucking grimy? I do a Maki versus Yuta video. And then later in the year, I do a Toji versus Yuta video so that I can like double dip on the topic. Yeah. Y'all right, chat. Okay, and then Maki's. I don't know how to spell misogyny. Okay, I do. That's a lot of videos. Okay, holy shit, I'm about to throw up. Let me think. Maki's Awakening is only going to be like 2 episodes, right? Maki versus misogyny. Yuta versus Shibuya would garner most attention now, or maybe Sendai, where Shoso has nothing until the Kenny fight. I think Shoso's fight versus Naoya is going to move people. You thinking Maki versus misogyny? I'll write that so I remember that as an alternate title idea. I'll think about it. Okay, yeah. 2 episodes. She pulls up and then she destroys the clone. Yeah, it's only Maki Zenin is gonna be like Maki Zenin, the character. The Zenin Massacre, we're thinking only 2 episodes, right, chat? Save Choso versus Jogo for the final battle Sukuna. That shit's coming out in like 5 years, bro. Catching up on chat and damn, Minato hate not good. I agree. Yuta versus Maki on Valentine's Day. You're sick. You're sick in the head. Okay. Okay. So we do an analysis, we do a versus battle for Maki, and then we do a full potential. Are we thinking we nix the Mai one? Are we thinking we nix the Mai one? When's Valentine's Day, actually? Saturday? That's not a bad upload day. Okay. Okay, so first when I do Maki versus misogyny. Oh, you're fucking genius. So I do Maki versus misogyny when the episode first drops. And then I do Maki versus Yuta after the power-up. And then I do Naoya full potential a few days after that. You might be a genius. No, we need my content. All right, my bad. My bad. I would like to do a my video as well, but I was thinking about prioritization. I think I'm going to throw up, though. Would modular chapters throw a spanner in your works for uploads if something happened that you want to make a video on? Dude, you know what's so funny? I have a video. Let me show y'all the sketch. I'd be showing y'all a lot. Whatever. This is for a video. My full potential for our last app, but that's also going to be when fucking, that's literally also going to be, I haven't been showing you guys this the entire time. I'm a fucking fool. Whatever, that's cool. This thumbnail is for the technique that surpassed the limitless video. Who cares about mine? Not gonna lie, probably a lot of people. But it's just about like, do they care about it more than Maki? Anyways, so I have modular stuff. I'd like to do an analysis, because I feel like people, Mosaic, are looking at Yuji maybe in the way that he's not meant to be looked at, or at least I have an interpretation that I'd like to share that I think will be pretty interesting. But yeah, that looks gas. Yes, yes, yes. I'd like to one Karushi vid, please. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Karushi versus the Disaster Curses. Wait. That might not be a bad idea. Fuck. Hold on. Where are all my individual versus battles? Okay. Wait. That's not a bad idea. I kind of like that. Oh, damn, that's hard. I'm hard. Okay. No BR, Yuji's king. I don't have an issue with that, dude. But I'm just saying, I can't think of which one I'm gonna do. But I want to get a thumbnail for one of these, and I know who I'm gonna use, but I don't know because the idea is Yuji's role in Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. I'm either gonna have him be, reference kind of this is Dabura, kind of aura, but I don't know if that's really in line with like the theme of the video. This kind of going with I don't know if I like that one. This is kind of pensive, but it's not provocative. Like this will probably get. Think about your fucking job for a second, idiot. This will probably be more provocative. I might do this one. Anyways, whatever. Thinking out loud. Do you think Yuta got as strong as Yuji before he died in JJK Modulo? I think Yuta's probably stronger. Aha. No, I see you, Mozin. I see you, brother. I see you. Listen, if you've ever worked with me, don't ever think I don't see you. Don't ever think I don't know how to use the resources, gang. We got plans. We got plans. I think the Goku one works more. I unfortunately kind of agree. Do the Maki Megana panel, but Yuji in Maki. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Peak for peak, you got Yuta in terms of strength? Like, because we don't know what modula is shown? Yeah. Do the Maki Megana panel, but in Yuji's... Oh, okay. I don't know why I was fucking acting like a dumbass there. That'd actually be kind of hard. Including or not including Black Flashes? Goku... Yeah, I kind of rock that. Such a good format. Such a funny format. Yeah, but I can rock with that. What the fuck are you on here for? Okay. So... Yuji versus Charlie Kirk. For some reason, I think Yuji's got that. Charlie Kirk versus Creams BR. Who do you prefer ideologically? I think Creams has less motion, so I'll say him. Hold on. Wait, what panel does he think I'm talking about? You're like when Maki pulls up on Sukuna and she had him shook? Hold on. Just Maki pull up. This one. That's what I'm thinking. Would it be crazy to have my kid's middle name be Koku-sen? Yes, nigga. What are you talking about? How would you have finished some of JJK's subplots that KK dropped? Like a fucking chump, probably. okay, good. Yeah. The only one you could be referring to, I think. Okay. Okay, what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. The next pet I get, I might just name after you. After no, you that oh that has to be a name, right? Nah, I got you. Y-O. Wait, what? Y-U-O. Jesus. I know Mr. Sasuke Ronin isn't talking. I think I wrote that down somewhere. Where did I write that down? It meant a lot to me. I wanted to make sure to save it. Isagi James Uchiha. Yeah, that's my firstborn. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Yuta versus Sendai, we can do. We can do a lot of things, honestly. We can do a lot of shit. Fuck. So we can honestly do a Maki versus Sendai. I think that'd be Aura. Now we got. Let me try to get in an order. Kururushi. We'll see if I can. We'll see if we can get Kururushi some motion. Versus Shibuya. It's gonna probably be one of the longer fights. We can get some there. A vid turning curse techniques into Zanpakuto with some drawings done by you or Mozan would be a good branch into covering Bleach when it returns. I got some stuff I'd be interested in covering for sure. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, thank God. Type shit. Without you must think I'm a fucking idiot. Don't answer that in the affirmative. This is my dog, Broken Ronin. Ah, fuck. That's crazy. Why would you do that? What did I do to you? I've been nothing but nice, I think. Did you write down the Megumi versus Nai idea? I didn't. I can fuck with it. A pinch, no biggie. Type shit. Ooh. Hold on. Yo, web slinger. Web slinger. Is this... Now, I don't want to glaze too much, right? I don't want to glaze too much, but you might have... Have you moved me twice this stream with an idea that I hadn't thought of? Because, like, most of the time I get ideas, they fall into two categories, right? Either I've thought of them, or they're, like, okay. Sometimes there's a third category, though. And it's some shit I fuck with that I also haven't thought of. And this is... I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause you can do like a bit of a spin off of that, right? Like, how strong can you get without a domain? And the strongest non-domain. I kind of like that. Get domain. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of fuck with that. I do like that. Yeah, that I do. After the next Bocce chapter, I'm gonna need a Sogo versus Sukuna action on the channel, big bro. We might got to. So good destroys like one more thing. It might be up for JJK. It might be over. Yeah. Damn, Nick, we already been streaming for 3 hours? What the fuck? Okay. Akari bullshit. This one might actually be tough to fill stuff with. I might have to overflow it with some shit here. Hold on. I know there's one I gotta put in here though. I wonder how strong Inumaki could have been if Gege hadn't forgot about him. Inumaki domain could have been crazy. You know what's crazy, though? We haven't seen anyone in modular pop a domain expansion. I wonder how strong they'd be. Fuck. Pretty fucking scary. Huh. I'd be down to help with Kurushi because I like Kurushi, but I'm too terrified of insects to research cockroaches. Ooh. Get pretty cool. I was thinking more John Broken Ronin. It'd be a lizard. What? I fucking hate Hikari. Sequel video. I really fucking hate Hikari. The Hikari fans need reparations? Nigga, from who? Not I. Not me. Hikari, nah. Hikari don't fit in the demographic of the reparations for real. Oh! Hold on, let me think for a second. Because Hikari went up, no, I have to save it. I truly and deeply fucking hate Hikari. There we go. No Hikari fans owe the fandom money for him being such a waste of time. Beer gotta pay. You know what's funny? I've already paid my dues to Hikari fans. Like, one of my more popular videos is like a Hikari Glaze video. I've already done my job. Do you think Full Potential Megami would beat the Yuji, which we've seen in the last fight? Dude, I'm gonna be real. I think Full Potential Megami solos the verse. I'm gonna just keep it a bug with you, right? I will be meek and modest and honest in a lot of different like facets of my like ability to be a fan of JJK, right? I'll say, man, Megami kind of like he had some lackluster things. Damn, Megami ain't the strongest character. Damn, da 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 da. But like, listen, if you put me in a corner, right? I'll be honest with you. Progenitor of Hikari love, by the way, he kind of deserves the hate. He made y'all love. He made y'all love to begin with. Plot armor done right, move people type shit. If Gambler could read, he'd be very disappointed in you. Well, luckily for us, Misery, that can be our little secret, all right? That can be our little secret. Yeah, no, Megami Full Potential. Listen, chat, I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I truly and honestly am going to make that Megami video a fucking hour. y'all don't understand, dude. Because I like asking people about this, right? Fucking asking around, right? Lethality knows. I think I was talking to her about it. There's an idea here in which you're going to. I might have to like make a point in the video to say, listen, from this point on, the glaze starts to get a little unreal, right? Like, we start to go from, oh, this is pretty realistic, like an escalation of what could happen, to, dude, you're just making shit up. I might have to make a disclaimer, like, hey, from this point on, I understand what I'm saying might be perceived as unreasonable. I hope you understand in return that I don't give a fuck. Dude, no, you don't get it. Hold on. Sleeping Angel, because I can see your mind is too fucking small to comprehend what's going on here right now, right? Offense meant. What do I have to talk about for an hour? You see how this video is... No, let me move. You see how this video is like... you can't see my hands. Like 36 minutes, this Mahito one. What if Mahito reaches full potential? I made this, edited it, maybe in like a weekend, right? I was sick. I was finishing up the script. It was just not ideal circumstances. Still probably one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Holy fuck, I love Mahito. I don't think you understand. Truly and honestly. No. Get closer. Get closer. I don't think you understand. 36 minutes. Nigga, you might get 30 fucking minutes talking about Megami before I mention a domain. I'm gonna be dead ass. You might get 30 minutes straight teeth chattering before I mention Chimera Shadow Garden. Oh, don't. No. Y'all don't get it. Y'all aren't getting it. Y'all aren't getting it. Don't let me start fucking talking about how Shrine should be engraved on Megami Soul. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Nah, y'all aren't getting it. You're not fucking understanding. The only other person I could see having a video that long, maybe a couple other characters, maybe Kashimo. But I'll be honest, for Kashimo, the only reason it'd be that long, or like even approaching that, is it's straight passion. In terms of abilities, there's a lot that can be done. You know, I might have to hit out some of y'all, because some of y'all seem to be really knowledgeable about, like, you know, the theoretical physics of it all. But electricity, a lot can be done, right? Each fucking Shikigami is getting a new wiki added by me. This is going to be so fun. And also, BR added an entire section to the video at the last minute right before uploading. Yes, I remember the lore. Demon Akatsuwa, I'm glad someone else gets it. Because I remember being like, holy fuck, I forgot some shit. I gotta do more. When Megami comes out and is like, world dismantle, because he didn't have to make the binding vow, so he doesn't have to chant and sign, or maybe he just signs, but he don't need the extra arms and shit. I don't want y'all to say shit to me. Truly and honestly, it doesn't matter. What are you gonna do about Morning Tiger? Here's the crazy thing. I can just make shit up. I just get to look into Japanese folklore. What the fuck did they believe about tigers in mourning? Not as in the time of day, as in like the thing you do to grieve. I can just make shit up. I can just say shit. That's the crazy thing. With so many of these abilities, I can just say shit. I don't think I'll understand. When Megami uses, when he manifests like Divine Dog's claws, and like due to how much knowledge he's accumulated from using Shrine and seeing Shrine used in Sukuna's body, does like a fucking, is able to incorporate long range slashes while only using the 10 shadows, y'all are gonna fucking hate me. Y'all are gonna fucking hate me, and the entire time I'm gonna be fucking giggling writing that script. Oh my fucking god. Hey, yes, Demon, yes. Thank you. Please hook me up. Please, thank you. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude. Holy shit. I'm so locked. I can't breathe. Aw, man, I'm shaking, BR. Fuck. BR, what's good, my guy? Love the content. All best to you, brother. Hey, appreciate you. Estefan Perez, thank you. I'll find my old notes. Thank you very much. You know, honestly, I think that's what it's all about, chat. I do a lot of this, a lot of these versus battles, a lot of these, like, I like doing them all, pretty much. But some of them I know, I'm like, I gotta clock in for this one. And it's all so I can, because here's the thing. I have a couple of artists that I'm like, I haven't even commissioned yet, or don't commission often, because I'm like, fuck, that's breaking into the piggy bank, right? And I'm getting a little personal with you guys, but it's okay, I think. And sometimes I make a video, and I make a video not just because I'm passionate about the topic, but because I'm like, this video will fund that thumbnail and the editor I need for that. Dude, Sleepy Nature, I don't think you understand. All Chimera Shadow Garden does, as it stands, is amplify Megami's proficiency with the technique. He can make clones in his domain, but it doesn't grant him new abilities. It's not like a sure hit like Gojo's, or like it doesn't have like a secondary or even like a new effect like Gojo's. That's just his technique expanded to 120% of its full potential, right? But like, what if you just did something that made Megami reach that in base, like say a Black Flash, or just maybe all of the the muscle memory from Sukuna controlling him. If you think this motherfucker isn't not going to have shadow clones, you're fucking lazy. Like at a baseline, if you think this nigga isn't manifesting, he isn't doing the fucking rabbit escape shit and actually making Sukuna thought too small. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, I'm gonna channel the elephant into a piercing flood. Nigga, why didn't you make 100 rabbit escape U's? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Sorry, chat. I just get a little teary-eyed. That is going to be fuck. And you know what's crazy? I have to start working on it. I've written down ideas, but I really do have to start scripting it now because that video will take a while. And even though I'm sure I have like maybe a month or 2 months, I do need to start. You're right. I need to get to work on that. I underestimated your glaze. My fault. Sukuna was thinking too small. True. Yeah. Don't do that again, Sleepy Danger, or I'll ban you. Kashima versus Ichigoro is a fight that was discussed, or that was teased in the manga. No one ever discussed that fight. I definitely will. I definitely will. Oh. It's just so nice. It's so nice because like JJK is really my current outlet for like, it's like there are so many other series I feel like I could like really like get in there with. JJK just feels like the one people really show up for, and I'm like, fuck, I'm so happy. I have so much to get off my chest. What's up, Linda? How you doing? Of our Megami glaze, that's what I'm saying. Pochita versus JJK, shit got real scary. I probably will though. In theory, could Divine Dog or Maharaga hit a Black Flash? Yeah. Oh, actually, I like the cut of your jib there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, I like that. I've been going through the horrors, but otherwise we're still alive, and that's all I got at this point. Was it what? Like finals? Finals kicking your ass? Everybody get more JJK pill now? I'm locked. I'm locked. Nigga putting a switch on adaptation. He can beat JJK Juggernaut. Yeah, he could be. Sorry. It just makes me a bit emotional. Sorry. I gotta lock in. I only have 4 videos in the works right now. Holy fuck. Do I even like Jujutsu Kaisen? God damn. Now my dog passed away. I've been really down. I miss my dog. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Lana. That fucking sucks. That is really, really unfortunate. Yeah. Fucking hell, dude. Dyslexia almost cooked me into making fun of Sleeping Danger, giving condolences. God damn. Yeah, no. Really sorry to hear that, Lana. That really sucks. May they rest in peace. Oh, man. Ouch. I've only read one chapter of JJK Modulo so far. Is it really good? Yeah, I'd say so. I'm gonna reread Vagabond. Definitely my favorite manga. I think I love you. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. But yeah, I think Vagabond's really good. Sorry to ruin the mood, but Megumin oiled up or Hakari in a maid outfit? Your answer will determine your fate. What the fuck? I've got JJK. I'll answer that in a second, Shammy. Also, what the fuck is up, man? It's been a minute. Um, I got JJK and Percy. Like, let's go into the new year and hope for the best. That's all you. That's all you can do. And you know, Landa, great news. Bleach is coming back. I know you're super excited about that. Bleach is coming back. Fuck yeah. Web slinger. That's what. I know. Yeah. Megami oiled up. Yeah, it's got to be Megami oiled up though. Lethality is correct on that. Yona got a season 2. I could do 10 black flips like Simone Biles' Peak is coming. Yeah, and Bleach. Like, Yona's cool or whatever, but we're all excited about Bleach, right? Do you think we could finally see a blood manipulation domain in Modulo? It's possible. I want to make a video kind of talking about Yuji's role in Modulo, but we'll get into that, chat. Oh, if I had to guess, season 3 ending at Gojo, Unseal, or Megana reveal. I don't know. What did it have? 26 episodes? I could see them making it to. I could see them making it to Gojo. I could see them making it to Gojo. It'd be pretty cool if they did. I love that for you Bleach fans out there. I don't hate Bleach, so you fucking hate Bleach. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know why you sent this to me, Shem. You must have been a misinput. Bleach, no, right. I actually hope Kubo gets to get his ending he wanted, because in the last some chapters, they did him dirty. Nah, that's Aura. And Themes. That's Aura and Themes. Okay. Okay, chat. You've given me a lot to think about. By the turn of the new year, I'll probably post like a schedule for you guys to keep in mind more concretely. But until then, I want to prepare as many videos as possible, because that'll probably determine what I'm comfortable saying. We're getting into for sure. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'd actually would like a follow up on the time skip chapter, the Hellgate or something. I genuinely need that, which is crazy because I'm so unmoved by next gen stories. You know, given that one series. Hey, but you fucking with Modulo though. Full Potential Toshiro. MZ, come on, you already know. You already know, and you're already fucking knowing. All right, you already know. You already know. But yeah, I can't win for losing, huh? I can't win for losing. In any case, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you. I think we're good. You will probably, I'll say this, 50% chance you will see me stream tomorrow. So look forward to that, maybe. In any case, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'm sure I will see you guys soon. But if I don't, you know, I hope you guys had a good holiday. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys, you know, once the year changes. So in any case, peace, chat.